Welcome back, everybody, to the next episode of Reditus. We're in episode 38. Now let's do our recap. The group spent some time in the cathedral talking to Ladmus and Carmen about the demons and possible connections to the stories of previous incursions from the Shadow Realm. Carmen agreed to let the group do some sweeps of the forest to ensure all the demons have been dispatched, mentioning that they have a failsafe in place if they need to permanently dispose of the forest area. The group left the two broken portal rings with Ladmus to look into to try and glean any information from them. Alice decided to stay back in the cathedral to do some research on Sharok and Cuthlar, and the three captains that seemed to be used for the invasion. Managed to get access to one of the books that were magically locked away and got some more detailed information on these entities. The rest of the group made their way to the pens and explained to Volgar their intention to do sweeps of the forest. Volgar expressed major concern as he explained the device that kept the beasts under control was not fully functioning. The group decided not to move on to the forest until they were all together again. The group finally all reconnected outside the pens, and against Volgar's better judgment, he let the group in through the giant iron door to the forest. As the group moved forwards, with Jack heading off ahead to scout, seeing a small blue light hanging in the air to the north, they heard a huge thumping coming from the east. A massive ape, with parts of his skin fused with metal pieces, leapt towards the group, with rage pouring all over its face, the blood coming from open wounds on its body. Atlas and Mastos tried to converse and stay friendly to the beast, but after Darius successfully landed a spell on it, it proceeded to attack the group. Atlas was able to calm its emotions temporarily, and it immediately swung away from the group, heading to the east. In the distance, the group could see the ape getting gored by a giant boar, as it seemed to be fighting it. The group agreed to exit the forest to rest or get reinforcements, but Jack wanted to proceed to scout. Jack headed off north with Reen through the trees as Mastos decided to follow on foot, as Darius and Atlas headed south to the exit. As Jack swung northwards, a massive open mouth began to appear beneath him from an invisible form to show a giant 50-foot snake covered in bending metal plate as it tried to swallow him. Jack dodged out of the way at the last second, and the snake went for a second attack. Let's see what happens to Jack.
Through shattered lands and broken sky, the keys ignite, the lost must rise. Bound by fate, by blood, by steel, a world forgotten, a truth concealed. Heartless, forged in flame and dust, a heart of gears, a soul to trust. Jack the hunter, silent, keen, a shadow's wrath, the watcher unseen. Darius speaks with silver tongue, a tale half truth, a song unsung. Mastos walks where wild winds call upon, to earth, to beast, to all. Atlas rise, the night is long, through fate and fire, standing strong. Keys awaken, shadows call, one by one the mighty fall. The mighty fall.
And we're back. So to recap, Jack, as you were swinging through with Reen by your side, this giant maw opens up underneath you, tries to swallow you whole, and you just dodge out of the way, just tapping your feet on the top of the mouth and kind of lurching towards the tree that you're swinging towards as the giant snake lashes out at you one more time. $22. Does that hit? Do you have any fancy moves to avoid it?
Ooh, that's not good.
Is it like there's no save this time? Because last time I had a save, unless this is just biting me.
This is a bite, yeah. Trying to swallow you the first time.
I don't believe I have any reactions.
All right. So as you kind of like jump off the top of its mouth, as its body you can see is wrapped around this massive tree, it just lurches out and you feel the teeth bite into your sides for 21 points of piercing and 15 poison damage.
Oh my god.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna need to say that damage again.
Total of 36.
Bro's trying to kill me.
Nope. Hold on. I'm gonna I need to die for a second here.
Pardon me.
And as you feel the teeth sink in, I want you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Uh, 19 on the die, so 26.
Okay. So as the teeth sink in and the weight of this giant snake starts to pull you to the ground, you manage to flick your grapple hook off the tree so that it doesn't snap as it pulls you down to the ground. And boom! As this giant snake hits the ground, you manage to kind of land on your feet, ready to fight back. And Jack, what do you do? It's your turn.
I presume this thing is within melee range.
Yes, it's landed now. You see the back half of it kind of still wrapped across the tree. The front half now down on the ground, lurched out in front of you, mouth wide open. Ring's still up in the air, about 20 feet above you.
Jack's gonna kind of like look up to the air and gonna go, Rain, let's actually get out of here. And he's gonna turn around and look. He's gonna yell to Mastos, we're leaving, we're not staying. And he's gonna look back at the snake, and he's gonna grab his cape, and he's gonna hold it over his face, covering up his nose below, and he's gonna say, I bid you adieu. And as he snaps it back out, he's just gonna disappear. And he's gonna go all the way as far as he can.
All right. What's the range? 150, is it?
I thought it was 200, but I don't have the spell in front of me. Let me look.
I'll look it up for you. It is 200. Yeah, 200.
Oi, oi.
200 miles, preferably.
Yeah, 200 feet. So let's see. Yeah, you can just head directly south down towards where the rest of the group was.
Yes.
So Mastos, you kind of just see in the distance, you're quite a ways back as you're on the ground, but you see this interaction take place. This massive snake, just the invisibility start to uncover itself from the mouth downwards and covering its entire body. As you see it just snap Jack out of the air and land down, and you see Jack just mutter some words, the cape come up, and just see him disappear. What do you do?
Well, that's my cue. And I am going to wild shape, just make sure I can. I believe it's the elk. I believe. Just making sure I can. What level is it? I'm trying to wait in. It's loading. It's loading.
What are you looking for?
Giant elk. It's challenge rating. 2. Yeah, so I transform into a giant elk.
Okay.
And can I use it? I am going to use run and dash actions.
Okay.
So I can move
120 feet.
Yep.
Jack just disappears, and then Mastos just cartoon style, dust flying up behind him as it just jets out of the area. Azreen just floating in the air, watching everybody disappear around her. Okay, so as you charge off, Mastos, you start to see the group ahead of you, and Jack, as you kind of apparate, you see Mastos just coming up beside you, and you see Darius and Atlas about 100 feet to the south.
Once Mastos kind of like gets next to him, and as he continues to take off, Jack is gonna zip onto his antlers and just basically like rip himself up on there and start riding him. As he attempts to land on his back, he's gonna say, "Forgive me."
I'm near dead.
Mastos, do you allow him to jump on? You will have your speed.
Yeah, I guess in this situation, I shall allow it.
Bless. It's like falling.
So, yeah, so you start charging ahead. You flip onto him. No issues with your dexterity. And you guys charging forwards. Atlas and Darius, you start to hear this rumbling behind you as you turn around. You see about 30 feet away, you see this giant elk with Jack holding the antlers, riding on top of it. What do you
I
do?
see this.
You both see it. You and Darius
Oh.
were, yeah, they're right behind you about 30 feet.
Oh, is that who I think it is?
It's at least Jack.
Yeah.
Can I see if he like looks okay from here, or is it still too far?
You can see it's about 30 feet. Yeah, you can see as he's jumping, you can see little splats of blood coming off him.
Oh, he doesn't look good. Whatever he's riding looks great though.
Yeah, this look pretty badass.
Yeah.
Brr.
God, I wonder where Mastos is. Oh my god, I hope nothing bad happened to him.
Mastos? More like badass dose.
What?
Nothing. Keep moving.
What? Should we not be looking for Mastos? Are we leaving him?
I'm gonna take an assumption that that's Mastos. Remember, he can
Jack.
turn into. Jack is riding Mastos.
Oh.
He can turn into animals.
Oh, wow. I've never
never
seen that
noticed.
one.
I
That's-
turn into one handsome dude, and you guys
I thought he was
forget I
just-
can turn into animals.
He's like usually just like a fox or something.
As
Yeah,
you're having
he's
this
turning into a couple of
conversation, you can
animals.
see about 150 feet back in the top of the trees. You can see these trees, one after another, almost start to shake and shift.
Atlas, we need to move. We need to move now. I'm gonna tap the boots, and I'm gonna put the hood up.
Oh, okay.
Once Jack gets into range, he's gonna go. Time to go! Time to go! Time to go! They have an army, right? They have an army, right?
Hey Jack, are you okay?
Just zoom.
What is? I'm so confused. All right, hold on.
I just like try to zoom up behind him.
All right.
I would
Start
like to
running.
make moose noises, not elk noises, moose noises.
Okay, roll a performance check.
Ooh. Oh. That's going to be a 8.
What does your terrible moose sound like? You hear what sounds like a dying animal running behind you guys.
I think Mastos is hurt too. Sounds like he's. Oh God, is he dying? I need
We'll
to
find
catch
out later.
up.
If we stay here, we're gonna die. I'm yelling behind me as I'm running.
I'm running behind you too.
I don't think you can keep up with me.
Oh, I can. I ignite my boots.
Attaboy.
And you guys see as Atlas starts running, and he starts like lifting off the ground as the boots kick in. The legs are going as he just flies
Not
over.
used to this yet.
I want to zoom up. I want to like flounder a little bit and then catch myself, and then I want to zoom up next to Mastos and Jack, Iron Man style.
All right, to see him lean off to the side and kind of just going beside, hovering left and right, keeping up pace with you guys.
Are you guys okay?
Bastos and Jack.
I'm,
Bad moose noises.
I've been better as he points to the holes in his chest.
What did
And
you do?
Big snake. Never seen before. Made of metal. I hope Reen can keep up with us.
Where is Reen? Is Mastos okay? He sounds very, very hurt.
Mastos turned into this, and I ran him down like a dog.
I don't know what that means.
Let's get out. Less talking. Focus on your dodging and stuff. Come on.
Can I'm gonna cast. What do I got left? Can I see if Mastos is hurt?
You do a quick perception check, yeah.
17.
Whatever this elk is, it looks perfect. You don't see any wounds, any injuries. Looks in perfect condition.
Okay. I'll
As Jack is going down with him and he's flying beside him, he's gonna try to turn his head to his chest and go, no, right here, where the blood's at.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on Jack.
Thank
I
you.
can.
Am I out of spell slots? I think I am.
This is my last.
Don't forget the good berries I gave you.
Yeah, I'm capped. Oh yeah.
No, sorry. Can I touch him from where I am? Like, do you think I
Yeah.
can reach out and touch him?
Yeah, with your boots, like definitely you can
Yeah.
position yourself. In the
Okay,
way.
so I'll cast Cure Wounds on him. So
As you guys are jetting forwards and Atlas is reaching out to get this heal off, and the trees that you've seen kind of rustling coming towards at the back, all of a sudden you see a jet of fire go up towards the last tree that started shaking. You just hear this whooshing noise and this blast of fire up towards the tree, and the tree just stops shaking, and you see the shakes of the trees start to lead away to the north.
Would have Reen caught up to us? Because I presume she would just be dashing.
Not quite. Not quite. You can see her coming. You can kind of see the blue glow coming over the trees. She would have had it up kind of safety above the tree line and heading towards.
Perfect.
So you are healed for 8 points of. Wait, no, that's not right.
I was gonna say, well, I took 36, so I need you to do a little better than that.
Wow.
28 spellcast modifier. Oh, my modifier. Okay, hold on.
It's your wisdom modifier plus your level. This is
Yeah.
your life.
My wisdom modifier 8. Okay, so 12. Plus 2. So 14 points of healing.
That's more acceptable, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Appreciate.
As he's moving around, Atlas puts his hands on you, and you just see the left-hand side that was ripped into. You see it, the skin start to pull itself back together again.
I'm gonna sorry, I'm gonna cast that at level 2 actually.
Okay.
So another 6 points of healing.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
That'll leave me with
All right. As you guys are jetting forward and you're healing him as you go, Darius, you're just like a blur going through the trees, bushes. You see the large iron wall and door about 20 feet in front of you.
I'm gonna send a message to Bulgar, I think his name is.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna. It's Darius. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door.
Yeah. Oh, be there in just a second. You hear it come back. As you just hit the door, the rest of the group you can see charging towards you. You all see now the big iron wall coming very quickly at you. And
it
as you
opening?
do, as you're looking towards the door, waiting for it to open, you notice about 30 feet above the door, you notice this small runic symbol slowly start to light up. And as you kind of continue to run and you look and you see about 100 feet either side, small runic symbols start to light up along the top of the wall. But about 100 feet up and across and out. But you start charging towards and you hear, and you see Bulgar pulling the door open and peeking around, waving you all to come out.
So I am going to stand by the door, waiting until everyone gets through, and I'm gonna I'm not gonna like prep it, but if I see something start coming, I'm gonna cast slow.
Okay. Right, so you see the door open. You guys don't see Darius, but you see the door open and you see Bulgar gesturing you out. As you charge towards it, Atlas, Jack, and Mastos. You continue.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. You keep running out. Jack, you do see Reen start to now kind of bank down in towards the opening, just about 20 feet above you, banking in to follow you out. Quickly. Pushes you out, and then Bulgar, letting you all come out, starts to close the door. Boom.
What is going on? What is chasing us? What happened to you?
Let's just say that the Fey Forest is not like my island, and I've never seen a snake that big.
And you see Bulgar looking around. He's like, "Oh, where's Darius?"
I'm sure
Right.
he's nearby.
Pull the hood off.
Did you sneak out the door?
Yeah, when they went through, I would have went through behind them.
Okay.
I just waited, let the door close. I'm still in there.
Yeah.
Well, that was stupid of me.
Oh, what happened? Did you get all the demons?
No. We saw a big animal,
There's a
another big animal, and then another big animal.
a big ape attacked us, and then I guess there's a giant snake that attacked.
Made of metal. And Jack's
He's-
gonna like hold up his other side that still has a bit of a hole in it.
That makes sense. He looks
That
at your
what?
looks at your wound. Jack, you need help.
I'll be all right. Atlas touched me up on the way.
He was reaching into his pack, and as you say that, he just takes his hand back out. Okay.
Are you, okay. I think it's been a long day, and I think we need to regroup here. Did Carmen send any reinforcements yet? Anyone with like a red shirt or anything?
No, was she supposed to?
Well, if you're gonna get that snake back, I think you're gonna need more than what this city has to offer. But we'll let them do their sweep, and I'm down to go back in and help out. Mastos has to go in there, and I need to shoot that snake in the eye.
In the one eye?
We can get it under control, I'm sure. Do you have to kill it?
What? Do they
Well-
normally attack?
Well, I mean, I don't. Only when it's supposed to.
When are they supposed to?
Well, until get into the battle ring.
Hmm.
They're
So
battle
is there like
beasts.
a command or a control or something that?
Well, there's the
Control?
discs, and he points down to his belt. The discs installed in the metal pieces, supposed to help control it. They can be reapplied, but I don't know how safe it's gonna be if more than one is having the issue.
Yeah, I mean, how can it be reapplied? Is that something we gotta just like slap on it, or it's surgery? Like, what are we looking at here? Is this?
But well, there's a device. There's a device that looks like a spider and a clasp on and install the disc. Special discs
Okay.
for each beast.
Right. Okay. So we're gonna need those. Maybe, maybe should have needed those earlier.
Well, it's not something that I can do. It has to go through Carmen.
I feel like we would have had her authority.
Well, we act on behalf of Carmen, so where do we get these devices from?
No, she has them.
Oh. Wonderful.
Classified as security, and because it's so powerful, it's something that she has access to.
Alright, well, what time is it?
Why are you guys?
About 4 o'clock, 4 p.m.
Ah.
Hmm?
Well, I've had enough for today. Maybe we go see Carmen, we go get our stuff, and we recess this tomorrow.
Well, she did say she was going to send some guards down. I don't know if she'll be with them, but we could wait here for a little bit, pass the time, and then let the guards know what's going on.
Sure, Darius, can you see if you can contact Carmen? See if she's nearby?
Just to save time. You just see Darius, he's like, just spinning in a circle.
Yeah, you don't get an immediate response from Carmen.
Yeah, I mean, we're on the bottom, and normally she hangs around core 1. I doubt it's going to make it that high. I tried, but I got nothing.
So, Mastos, are there always metal snakes in the Fae? Okay, you can fix this. Come on, be better.
I wouldn't say fix. He's not broken.
So I transform back, but as I'm transforming back, I want my back to turn into my hands so I can be holding Jack, because he never said he got down off of me.
That's fair.
That's acceptable.
So you just kind of see him morph, and his hands come out of his back, his arms kind of form out of it as he kind of sinks down a little bit, still holding you.
You like cradling him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just.
Oh, this is great.
Hi.
Oh, Jack, you look so cute.
You fit
Okay,
so
Mastos,
nicely.
put me down.
Don't
you
do it,
got on
Master.
me.
Well, I appreciate your reaction time and your speed. That hurt getting bit to that. As Jack slowly starts to crawl down
Oh,
from Mastos.
wait. Hold on. I need to relish this moment. I'm sorry. What happened?
Anyway, are there snakes like that in the
You
Fae?
don't get to gloss over this, since this is the second idiotic thing you did in that forest.
I would also point out the third thing is leaving Rin in there. Or
Oh,
did
yeah,
she
where's
come
Rin?
out with us?
Rin, she came out.
Yeah,
Okay.
she did. She banked down and came down behind you guys.
Yeah, she's
Never mind.
chilling.
I revoked that.
All right, I think we should. I think we need to find Carmen, update her the situation, try to get some support or reinforcements,
Well,
maybe some supplies, and
she
at
already-
least these things that could. Sorry,
Well, we need to go.
She already said they're sending people down. That's been established.
I think we're
we,
gonna need
we
more,
need to
Jack.
join them. And yes, Atlas, right. We need more.
Well, she
We're
didn't
not
really say
really
how many people she was
15.
sending down.
And we can join them.
Either way,
I'm
we
not.
need-
I'm not going back in there. I am spent. I can't fight.
Oh
No.
yeah, no, we're not going back in now. I guess
I
let's
think we
just go to
just-
Carmen then. I think that's the best play then.
Let's get to Carmen, so that way she's not sending in 2 or 3 people just to get absolutely worked over like a. Like
I
a
guess
rare
that's what I
mutton
was-
chop.
That's what I was picturing when she said it the first time. So I think she's gonna have to send out, I don't know, every guard in this
Yeah.
place.
Entire army.
So as you guys are talking, you notice there's 2 Nolja guards walking towards you, about 30 feet away.
What are they wearing? What are they wearing?
Metal.
They're wearing, it looks like a mixture of metal and brown, kind of brown leather. You recognize these 2 from previous.
Oh, it's those guys that I don't remember their names.
Are the ones that brought us to Carmen accusing us of murder?
As you get a bit
The
closer,
sign guys.
hello, it's you again. We're sent to possibly help you or watch this area.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You want to head in there and just lock things down? We'll be right back.
Maybe just get some backup and go. That like things are crazy in there right now.
Big
I didn't
snake, big gorilla, big boar. Don't go in.
I didn't see any demons though. The animals are a little not happy
Mhm.
though.
Animal's devices not working.
Maybe it would be a good idea to put up a sign.
Bulgar mentioned device to fix them.
Device for the beasts, as far as I know. That's Olga's special expertise. No.
He said Carmen have devices we need.
Oh well, I guess you gotta speak to Carmen then.
Well, don't let anyone in, and we should probably get a lot of people.
So what is? You said the beasts are out of control.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's exactly what is.
Yeah.
They are out of control.
Out of control and rabid. I'm pretty sure one bit me.
You better hope they're not rabid.
Also demons.
Master
Still
Spike.
mixed.
So, we were here for sort of more guard duty or helping escort you through the forest. If there's a little bit more of danger than in our initial briefing, perhaps we should head up and maybe we'll report back to Carmen. What do you think, Preen? And the other guard just looks. Sounds like a solid idea.
Oh, it's Preen. We know Preen.
Sounds like that's what we're gonna do.
Well, why don't you post up here, and make sure no one goes in or out. Very dangerous. And we will report to Carmen, and we will be right back.
Probably in the morning.
Roll
as
persuasion
Jack looks
or deception,
confused.
Alice, whatever you're doing.
Oh no, it's persuasion.
Okay.
Persuasion -1, so that is 13.
13.
Perfect.
Perhaps we'll check in with Bulgar and then maybe go check in with commanding officer Carmen.
Okay, whatever you want to do. Just hopefully no one goes in there and dies a horrible death.
Oh, Bulgar's pretty good at keeping people out. We'll just make sure that he's okay and then we'll head up and see what our next instructions are.
Sounds good. Your instructions. Sometimes instructions are written on paper, and sometimes they put them on walls. Like signs.
You are
Check
such
it
a
out sometime.
strange little beast, aren't you?
No, just love a good sign, like a warning, or a password, or something. Anyways, let's head up and find Carmen, shall we, folks?
Yes.
Alright. Good day to you both, sirs. Yeah, bye.
Nice to see you again.
Good to see you too. Alright, see you later. And they
I
start
hate
heading
them.
off towards Bulgar.
You guys notice he kind of sounds like Lego?
No. All right, we're heading up to core 1.
Yep.
All right.
I'm on my way.
Are we waiting for Preen and Co?
No.
Or...
God, no.
Absolutely not.
Sad Mastos.
The closest to a red shirt I could ask for, so I'm happy.
Alright, so you guys are heading up to Core 1?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So for expediency, did you need to do anything on the way? Any conversations on the way? Or would you like to
I do.
arrive at the Rusty Mug? Okay, go ahead.
I need to buy incense.
Okay.
Yes.
Does Jack even have money?
Mastos wonders
should.
where he can buy incense. Any of you know?
Atlas?
Probably the store.
Would I have
Maybe.
found a place in my search for a place to get Atlas's bag?
Well, not yourself, but actually Atlas did, where he got his
Okay.
potions.
Sweet. I would like to lighten my load a little bit. I've got some extra stuff that I don't need.
Yeah, and Jack, I don't know if you marked it down. You should have 20 platinum.
I have 21 platinum.
Yeah.
But yes, I have more money than Radagon does. That's all I know.
I can't say the same. Val is loaded right now.
Is it the Weeping Sorrows?
Yeah, the Weeping
On
Sorrow,
Core
yeah.
3? Yeah, okay. Core 3, yeah. It's on the way.
All right. So, yeah, you can. How much incense do you require?
I require 50 golds worth.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. You can get 50 golds worth of incense without any troubles.
I will pitch to get him a couple stacks of 50 golds worth so that he has a supply.
Okay.
Well, technically that's a 5 stack worth supply.
Oh, you only need 10 gold worth
Yeah.
per stack? Okay, then I'll just buy him an extra 50 gold worth.
Okay. All right. Each mark 50 gold off. You have 100 gold worth of incense.
Is this a kind of store that would buy old armor?
So no, as you go in, you see that it is more herbs, alchemic, bottles, potions, that kind of thing.
Okay. Do they have any potions of healing as well?
Oh yes, we do have potions of healing. Yes, 50 gold apiece.
Do you sell in bulk?
Yeah, well, sometimes I do, but some fellow came along and bought a few early at a bit of a discount, so I have to kind of keep my prices a little bit more reasonable now, a little while anyway.
How many do you have?
I have 3 left.
Will you give me all 3 for 120 gold?
Roll a persuasion.
Ah! It was almost an 18, and then it fell to a 2, so 12.
Oh, as I said, it's been a little bit of a rough day for bargaining, so I stick firm, I'm afraid.
And then Jack's gonna look at her and say, "How about 125 gold?" And then he winks at her.
Roll a persuasion at disadvantage.
Dang. Oh, my d20's over there. Jack looks at Darius like, "I'm doing it." Yeah, I rolled a 2 as well. I don't even want to roll them again. Oh, the second roll was a 20. Big sad.
Do you
So,
really want
what's
these
my-
potions, or should I keep them from someone else?
Not for 150 gold for 3, thanks.
Okay, no problem. Well, if you need just 2 for 100, of course. Doesn't have to be 3.
Nope.
Okay, very well. Let me know if there's anything else you require. Hope you enjoy using your incense, young fellow.
Okay, yeah, I don't know how you talk to these people and get discounts all the time, Darius.
Well, I mean, do you see this face? I'm a fucking snack.
Yeah, I don't have that going for me.
I don't know, you're kind of cute.
Jack looks utterly disgusted at that statement and just starts walking a bit brisklier.
All right,
Okay.
any other purchasing required before getting up there?
Yeah, Jack wants to see about selling his armor.
Okay. So there's the there's the blacksmiths that you assaulted or accosted the civilian up on Core 1, called What a Steel. Or there's the steaming anvil down on Core 5 that the murder happened behind.
We'll start with What a Steal.
All right, so you guys are heading up that way anyway to Rusty Mud's right north of the Rusty Mug, so you'll hit the Rusty
Yeah.
Mug first.
Ooh, actually, I'm gonna do that with him, and this is gonna be because
What
you
was
just
it
told
called
me
again?
there was a bunch of armor. Remember that cart back in Vinmoria City that I cleared out of all the armor that was in it? Yes,
Yeah.
no.
I,
I'm talking to you, Colin.
Oh, talking. Okay, yeah. What about it?
Yeah, so I want to sell all of it.
So it was one suit of It was one suit of armor.
Oh, you just said there was a bunch of armor, because that's literally what I put in my bag was a
Yeah,
bunch of
well,
armor from
it
cart.
was
Oh,
Dorhan's armor, right? So
it was
basically-
just his. Okay.
yeah.
All right, that's fine. I want to sell it. It's been sitting in my bag forever.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So as you guys head up towards Core 1, coming up the steps as you're heading up north, so the Rusty Mug is up on your left, or What a Steel is continuing to the north. So you're hitting Rusty Mug first. You're going up to What a Steel. What's the plan? You breaking off, splitting the party? What do you guys want to do?
What
Well,
a
I-
steal.
I'll fire a message at the Rusty Mug to see if Carmen is in there.
Okay.
And just be like, hey, Carmen, it's Darius. Things went crazy in the forest. Are you available?
2 seconds goes by. Is there
I don't
more
think she's
demons?
home.
Did you uncover more demons?
And I will reply, no. And then I pause and look at Jack, so I stop sending the message. Like, or I just send that. And then I turn and look at Jack and go, "Did you find any demons in your suicide mission?"
No, I made it about 40 feet and got bit by a snake.
Idiot. And I go back to messaging Carmen again.
Okay.
No, we did not find any additional demons, but to be fair, we got jumped by 3 mechanical horrors in there.
So the beasts have run wild, huh?
Yeah. That's a way to put it.
Perhaps this forest is more trouble than it's worth. Thank you for letting me know. I'll look into it.
And I just respond back and try to, like, covertly be like, "No fire."
And she's back. We'll see.
We'll see.
You can't hear her. You can't say anything. You don't know what she's saying back.
I know.
What did she say, Darius? Do you know where to meet her?
She's just expressed concern about the animals running rampant. Said she would investigate.
Well,
She said.
do you know where she is?
Else?
Do I know what? Sorry.
Where she is?
I assume in the Rusty Mug, since I sent the message directly in there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes,
Okay,
I did.
I'll have the Rusty Mug. Do you guys want to meet there?
Sure.
I'll go with Alice because I don't have anything to sell.
Okay, I'll head to the Rusty Mug.
Alrighty. So Atlas and Mastos, so you'll hit the Rusty Mug before they will reach their destination. So as you enter, I see a couple of patrons, familiar sight, eating some food. You see the barkeep behind the bar, and Carmen working at her desk, talking to a Nolja guard.
Okay, I will head over to Carmen.
Okay. She does. She sees you coming over, just raises a hand, just kind of reaches out, just a moment.
I just like raise my hand similar, but I just keep like coming closer with it, like going for like a weird high five.
Okay.
Just like yeah.
Roller perception.
16 plus. So bad at this. Oh, 23.
23. Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you get closer, you hear a little bit at the end of the conversation as she talks to the Nolja guard. Say, advise them that we might have to use Firestorm, but for now, just initiate the Juggernaut for now. And the guard nods and starts to walk off.
Hi.
And her hand up just kind of just reaches to give you that high five.
I'm only holding up one finger though.
Okay. Just,
Didn't know if we were touching fingers or not.
What's up, brother?
Oh, hi. Is this like a Nolja thing?
I thought it was perhaps one of your customs and trying to blend in. Today I've overstepped. Have a seat. How can I help?
Oh, okay. So I just figured with, being a loyal, Nolja operative for you, I needed to report back on our findings and tell you that we are screwed. And, things are pretty dire, and, people almost died, and we only got like 40 feet in there, so, I think you need to gather all the troops, and we need to march on the Fae Forest down there to save the world. I will lead the troops.
That is quite a bit more information than Darius just provided. He
Oh.
said that there was a few of the beasts that were running wild.
Yeah, but they're really, really big. Not sure if you've seen them before.
Yes.
Terrifying, large, very powerful, and essentially the world is at stake right now.
Oh, I'm sure that's an exaggeration. I mean, we partially created the beast, so take that as a compliment to Sophism.
Oh, okay. So is there like an off button?
Oh, they do have small control discs that help us.
Yeah,
tame and
Olgar was
control
saying
them.
they weren't working, so he mentioned that you had a little like spider dude that would like attach to them and then reprogram them. So I don't know if you want to toss me a couple of those that I can pass out to these crazies, and we can get your situation under control so that we can get to the demon invasion and save the world again.
If it was just one of the battle beasts that was running wild, I might trust you with this. But if there are multiple, then we have systems in place to handle a situation as such. I wouldn't want to put you all at risk.
Oh,
It's no
Okay.
risk to help them.
Oh, we definitely appreciate everything you've done so far, but this is getting to another level, I think, and the beasts, again, I feel responsible for. They are essentially our sort of property. So I wouldn't want anybody to get hurt by them. So I think demons are a different thing. You know, that's something outside of our control, but rest assured the beasts will be kept as safe as they can be, and we'll take care of that part. But did you find any
Okay.
demons while you were there?
well, we didn't actually get further in because we were attacked by your beast. So I figured we were going to regroup. And then if you said that you can get your beasts under control, then maybe if we'll go take the night, regroup, get some supplies, and then hopefully by the morning, you have your beasts back under control, and then we can search out and destroy the demons.
That sounds reasonable enough.
Okay, great. Do you mind if I could get one of those little contraptions just in case that, you know, one of them attacks us again and we just have some sort of defense towards it?
Well, I don't have them here. We have some installed in our security system, and the rest are kept down with Arek.
Oh, okay. Should we visit a wreck then to acquire one? Just as a precaution?
Certainly. You can tell him that I've allowed to dispatch one now. Each of the... You said it was a snake. You said yes?
We were attacked by a monkey ape gorilla type creation. Very menacing. So I mean, great job if that's what you're going for. And then we were exiting while Jack did some scouting, and he was attacked by what he said was a snake, very large, and by his wounds, pretty powerful
Yes.
and deadly.
That's probably the most deadly of all the battle beasts. I'm
Oh,
quite surprised he
great job.
survived, actually. So, quite impressive.
I mean, without whining, we'll put it that way.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, each
great.
of these discs are custom to this particular beast associated with. So, if you wish to go and ask for, I'll send a courier ahead, and I'll release one of the snake discs and one of the ape discs. That would
Okay.
suffice.
Now, how many beasts are there? At least ones that we should really be worried about.
Well, unless any of the Aurum have arrived, unbeknownst to me, then there's 7 battle beasts.
7. Hmm.
Yes.
That's great. Okay. And the snake is the worst one.
I would
And-
deem it the most challenging. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And then the ape, what would you say? Also most challenging or worse in there?
It's hard to rank them. Depends on your own battle style, of course. I would rank that in the middle.
Okay, so we'll have discs for 2 of the 7 is what you're implying.
Well, again, I don't want you entering there until we get them
No,
under
no.
control. This is simply in case something happens moving forwards.
Great. Okay, that is fair. So we will now. Are you able to acquire some supplies for us for the demon aspect of our mission?
What would you require?
We'd probably look for maybe some healing spells, or healing potions, and then maybe anything with like resistance type potions, poison, fire, demon stuff.
Well, potions and such, anything that's not set aside for our gods, would be kept probably at the Weeping Sorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I could talk to Mira and see if she could spare a few things. When are you planning? If I can get the beast under control, when are you all planning to re-enter?
I would think probably first thing in the morning after we gather our supplies.
Possibly 8 hours ish.
I tell you what, if you so wish, you can have this for now. And she hands you a key.
Ooh, that's great.
If
I
you want
swallow
to.
it.
Delicious. Is
Okay.
that iron? Touch of iron in that?
There was, yes. That was the key to the previous house of Sunak. I
Oh,
was going to say you could use that as a base of operations. For now, he seems to have absconded with Villian. So you're more than welcome to use it while you're here if you wish. But
great.
you may have to enter a little bit more forcefully now, perhaps.
Oh,
I just reach down in my gullet and pull it back out again.
Oh! A fun trick.
yeah, it's great. People think it's great. So some people think it's a problem. You know, eating and then I don't know.
Maybe just disclose whether you're going to consume the item or store the item first. Avoid
Right.
a little bit of panic, perhaps.
Very well. Okay, well, Carmen, thank you so much for the great conversation. In my my way of the woods, this is where we kind of get up and embrace ourselves in a glorious yet fulfilling hug.
Well, far be it from me to avoid customs from other places. Very well.
Mhm.
She stands up and puts her arms out straight.
I give her a great big hug.
Okay. Kind of wraps around, taps on the top of your head rigidly.
Ah, this is great. Nothing like teamwork.
Indeed.
All right, well, we'll be in touch. We'll report back in the morning before we head down and see what the status is on the beast.
That sounds like the best approach.
All right. Mastos, was there anything you wanted to say to Carmen? Did you want to give her a hug before we leave?
Don't burn the forest.
Mastos, come on.
Sure, that's a last resort. Very
No
last
resort.
resort. Very,
No
very
resort.
last resort. So far from my mind, very, very last resort.
Out of mind.
Yeah, they're gonna
Very
do
far.
the.
What was the thing that I overheard them say? The
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut.
yeah.
Oh, they're gonna send in the Juggernaut first, Mastos. Don't worry.
Mastos was called a Juggernaut once.
Really?
Okay. That's great.
What,
Huh?
what are you called the Juggernaut for? Are you something about battle, fearsome battle, or?
Yeah. Mastos pounds demons, slays demons, rips apart demons.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that I
Yeah.
would like to see.
In the battle arena, and I squint.
Is this true?
But I look at Atlas like me.
Can I insight check him?
Well, you watched him rip apart demons.
Yeah. Like you've seen Lapidus.
yeah,
at
I know,
work.
but it, like Matt, you said Mastos.
Yeah, I guess he did.
I'm very literal. I'm very
Yeah,
literal.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
So he believes he's telling the truth.
okay.
Whether you fail or pass that roll, he believes he's telling.
I'm convinced.
Oh, okay. Well, if you all right, we'll get going.
Well, Mastos was curious about this battle arena, the where you use the beasts.
Yes. What questions did you
What-
have?
What is it?
Oh, well, it's an arena where we have battles. The beasts themselves, we test, we'd say, upgrades or certain advancements in the technology, whether it be a piece on us that we wish to test. Rather than do it on ourselves, we do it on the animals. We upgrade them as necessary, be able to withstand more punishment as well as deal out more punishment. It's how we test all of our new technology.
Can
It
I
is
go
also
in and be
used
friends
for-
with them there?
Pardon?
Is it a place where we can go and make
battle
friends with
arena?
them?
Well, they're not. They're kept in the forest, and then when they're required for the battle, whether it be for testing them or whatever the case may be, they are then transported from there to the battle arena.
Hmm. Oh, and Bulgar does that work, I guess.
Bulgar and a few others. You know, we want to make sure the transportation process is smooth.
They should all be with us in the forest.
Well, they are in the forest. That's where they stay until there's. Don't get me wrong; these beasts enjoy the battle. They thirst for battle.
Oh, yes. It's very clear. They very much love being scary and hurting things.
Well,
I mean,
usually
go
it's
in.
usually it's in a
Sorry.
more controlled atmosphere.
Hmm. Well, hopefully we can get back to that. Huh.
I hope so.
well, that's what Mastos means. That they should help us when we go in. They know it. They know the forest. They know the forest as well as me.
They do, and probably better, having stayed there for so long. But, you know, I don't know what's happened right now to cause them to act like this. Normally, they're not as aggressive until required. I don't know if something's happened with the particular technology installed to help them, control them, enhance their abilities. I'm unsure. But our first stage, we'll be seeing if we can reapply the control discs. If that works, great. We don't have to do anything further.
Mastos will make sure it works.
Well. Sure.
You're so grim.
Oh, well.
Alright, Mastos, I think we need to get moving here. We don't want to take any more of Karma's time up, and let's go regroup with the others, and maybe get some rest, and we'll get back over here and do our thing. Sound good, buddy?
If it's speed, I can be an elk again.
No, it's okay. You didn't sound too healthy last time, so maybe we avoid that.
Oh,
We can walk. You wanna just walk?
but I'd be walking as an elk, but yeah. Okay.
Alright. Come on. Did you want to give Carmen a hug before we leave?
I look over at Carmen.
I don't believe that's a Fey custom that I'm aware of.
Oh, it's an Atlad custom.
I hug
Oh.
Atlas.
Yeah.
I'm like, we both hug in front of her. And I think we're both looking at her.
See? It's great.
Very well. She just puts out one
Yeah,
arm.
yeah. One arm, one arm. Yeah, double up. Yeah,
Can we both pull her into like a group hug?
yeah. Embrace her.
She reluctantly lets you pull her in as she has like one arm around Mastos and her elbow kind of like stuck over your head as you try to come in underneath her for.
Yeah. Anyone else want to get in? Anybody? Well,
See,
spot
just-
open.
See Jin over at the bar just looking over and just chuckling to himself. It's like a huge orc body. Just like
Come on, Jen. I see you there. Get over here.
he just scampers off the
Alright.
other way down the bar.
We'll get you next time, buddy. Don't you worry. Eyes on that prize. All right. Let's go, guys. Or Mastos.
Leave.
Bye, Carm.
She waves as she sits down, pulls out some
Yeah,
papers.
I head out with like an extra little zip in my step.
Okay.
Super happy with myself.
So as you start heading out, Darius and Jack. So you guys reach the blacksmiths. As you take a look in, there's a couple of kind of scattered patrons around, and you see two blacksmiths at the back. You both recognize one from what you've seen before, a smaller dwarf kind of figure, kind of holds to look to be the one in charge, working away at one of the anvils.
Does anyone recognize me when I walk in?
Currently, nobody has paid you any attention.
Excellent. Jack's gonna walk out to the front counter.
Okay. So there's not really a counter for this. At the back, there's kind of things that are displayed on the walls on the side, and at the back is where they're kind of working at these anvils and furnaces, but there doesn't seem to be a counter.
Jack's just gonna get someone's attention and be like, "I'd like to sell my armor."
As you say that, you hear the dwarf that's been hitting looks up and just immediately stops working on what he's working on and just has his hammer in his hand and just slowly starts walking towards you. This stout dwarf, big bushy white beard, bald at the top. Kind of half of his mouth looks like it's kind of mangled at the side. What are you doing here?
I'm gonna
More
step up.
customers. Sorry.
I'm gonna step up and be like, "Hey, friend, we're here to sell some armor, or maybe for scrap metal, if you'd like."
Right, as long as you don't mess with any of my customers.
I have zero intention of messing with any customers.
He's talking to you, but he's staring at Jack.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to like be as disarming as possible.
Jack's like, "Well, I found my stuff back and caught the thief, so we're good."
You just don't know when to just not. I was gonna say, Colin, remember the combined days? How they said like when you go up to the door to do that thing with your feet, where you kind of like, "Hey."
Yeah, edge yourself in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stick your foot in the door.
So I was trying to do that, but then Jack, being Jack, obviously completely disarmed that. So
Okay. All right, what can I do for you? What do you got?
well-
Show me what you got.
you start, Jack, because I've got and I start like trying to pull it all out of the bag of holding.
Jack's gonna pull out his chain shirt.
All right, so he gestures you to come over. All right, come over here. And he gestures you over to this kind of like almost like marble looking table, and it's beside the anvil that he was working at. Lay it down.
All right. And Jack plops it up.
All right, starts looking at it, holding it up, pushing it aside. Maybe a little bit off this. Let's do 200 gold.
Jack's eyes get kind of big. Okay. All right. Yeah. That sounds good.
Very well.
We just
down
hear
into his pouch.
because I'm like pulling all the pieces out of the bag.
You kind of just see his head kind of peeking like this past Jack as he watches you just unload a pile of junk on his floor. There, let it go. Enjoy. And he drops the 200 gold pieces in your hand, Jack.
Excellent. And Jack will start kind of perusing this guy's equipment,
Okay.
weapons, armor, everything.
He kind of starts to fold the chain shirt up and into as it kind of gets half folded, pushes it off to the side, and it falls into this big, massive kind of open chest that he has at the side of the table on the floor. All right, let's see
On
what
the
you've
floor- and on the floor is the pile of armor and a pickaxe.
got. Okay. He walks over. Centaurium armor. Where did you get this?
Off of a late friend.
Did you steal it? Centaurium.
No, we had a bit of a mishap. We were headed somewhere and we had a guide, so to speak. and there was some psychopath lord who wanted to rip something out of all of our chests, and he had actually taken over his body, and he ended up dying.
Ah, okay, well, that's a little bit more than I was expecting, but all right.
So its
alright.
armor has some sentimental value.
Let's see what's usable here. Start like piecing through it.
As you're like tossing it all over the ground.
Yeah.
Means a lot to me. Clonk, smash.
He starts kind of holding it up. You see him like even bite pieces of it. You disregarding the blood and stains all over it. All right. All right, I'll give you 500 pieces for the lot, including that pickaxe there.
I was gonna haggle, but I wanted 500, so that actually hits the mark. So, yeah, that sounds good to me.
All right, you just push it over in the corner there for me for an eye. Gestures over to
Well,
an area in the corner.
I'll go move it over to the corner for him.
Okay.
The sentimental armor, I was like across the ground, just kicking it into the corner.
Kicking
see
the
all the-
pieces like along with it.
You see the patrons kind of just staring at you. Like,
I just
They're,
turned
like,
and I give
pushing
more.
He loved a good loud noise. He loved the sound of armor being kicked around.
all right, anything else for you? Yeah, you all done.
No, I think I'm
Yeah, I
good.
might look around though. See what you got.
All right,
Actually, you're-
peruse. Let me know what you want.
do you
Jack.
just have strict armor here, or do you have any like enchanted equipment?
We can do some special order stuff for that. We don't really keep it on the shelf, though.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if you had anything in stock. I'm not looking to make like a special order. I just wanted to, if you had something, it might be of interest, but if you don't, it's okay.
Oh, sorry, no, nothing in stock.
That's okay. Jack, I'll be outside, and I'll go stand outside the door waiting for him.
Okay.
And as I walk by him, I'm like, don't stab anyone.
Will do. And Jack will remove one of his special arrows of blasting. You make anything like this?
No, nothing like that here. Mostly metals. Just your basic arrows over there. He points over and
think
you
that-
see very, very simple wooden metal chip.
You think the people on the store on Core 5 would have stuff like this?
Well, I wouldn't know what Idris would be stocking. I never go down to my competitions.
Okay. Alright then, never mind. I guess I'll see what they got.
Well, good luck to you.
Appreciate you as Jack walks out.
He watches
Darius
you
now
like a
has more
hawk
money
as
than,
you're walking
Bell.
walking towards the door. His eyes don't leave you.
And Jack will walk out, look at Darius. We'll have to check Core 5 out when we go back down tomorrow.
4.
I don't know. I want to see if I can get more of these arrows that blow up. I only have 2 left.
Why don't you ask Carmen? If she knows if anyone makes stuff like that, then we don't have to search around.
I thought we wanted to take the city in, Darius. We've been here for like, what? 2 days? 3 days?
I don't know. I want to go to the mountains.
I want to go to Satorium.
As you guys are talking to each other, you see down to the south, you see Atlas and Mastos slowly walking towards you.
I cast message. Did something happen?
Who are you casting it to?
I'll say Atlas because I can only see him. Literally.
Oh, yes! Lots! Oh, we got a great group hug with Carmen. Really good progress made. We're coming over there. Do you want to just talk in person?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that, there wasn't an emergency because I didn't expect you guys to come meet us.
Oh,
I
Well,
thought we
you-
were going up there to rest, so you coming back down here makes it kind of confusing.
Yeah, we had time to kill. It's only 4 o'clock, Darius.
When has that ever stopped you?
Exactly.
Okay.
I power down in the middle of the road.
I will leave you here.
Just pick him up and carry him.
So,
Are we up to everyone
Yeah,
now?
so you guys have met each other now. You're all standing outside the front of the blacksmith's.
okay, so great news. Carmen's gonna take care of the beasts. She's sending in a crew. We're gonna head down to meet.
What was his name again? Beric? Beric?
Eric?
Arik?
Arik, yeah.
Eric.
A-R-E-E-K.
Hurry.
We're gonna go meet Arik. She sent someone down ahead of us to. We're gonna pick up some of those discs that will actually help combat those beasts if we do run into that position again. But she sounds pretty confident that she can correct the situation so that in the morning we can enter and dispose of the demons. So,
Maybe we should see if Geranic can make his way back to the forest too.
I thought he couldn't leave the area he was in.
But if he came from the forest, maybe he can get back.
We can ask if you want. I was under the impression that he can't leave that immediate area that he's in.
Well, on our way down, he's on core too.
okay, well,
Can you
we
ask
can-
him?
we can check in. We have some time.
All right, let's
Where's
go see him.
Where's Arik again? Arik's on core 3?
5, I thought.
3. Well, sorry. I don't think she actually told.
Oh, I thought she said on core 5.
She,
But I might be
We've
mixing
met
things up.
Arik before, haven't we?
Yeah, once in the cathedral. Darius didn't
Yeah.
like
Oh.
very much. I think his phrase was "see you later, dick" or something like that.
Okay, so she didn't tell us where to go meet Arik?
it's not like we're far. Just
Well, hold on.
I'm gonna pop inside this store.
Okay.
Hello?
All right, what can I do for you? The dwarf
Oh,
looks
hey.
up at you.
What's your name?
Wipes his hands off. Yes, John. Nice to meet you. Puts his hand out for a handshake.
Sorry, what was your name?
John Darkson.
John. Wow, what a
Hi.
great name. So unique.
Thank you. Your name?
My name's Atlas.
Alice. Nice to meet you. What can I do for you?
Great, John. I'm looking for someone called Arik. Are you familiar?
Oh, of course. Everybody knows Arik.
I figured as much. Can you just point in a direction, or at least let me know where I can find Arik? We're supposed to meet them, and I didn't actually get directions, so it was kind of silly.
All right. Well, you can find her probably at the jail, or if there's a battle going on, you take care of the battle ring. So, one of those 2 places.
So the jail, you said?
Yeah, the jail. Yeah, core 4.
Oh, okay. Great. Well, I appreciate that. Oh, this is a great store. What do you have in here?
Oh, thank you very much. We got lots of metals. We got armor over here. We got swords.
Oh, you work with metal quite a bit? Are you expert?
Some would like to say I'm a bit of an expert, right?
Okay. I might need to come back for some
Anytime.
good metal.
Oh, what are you interested in then? What did you use a certain type of weapon? Or I haven't seen any automatons like yourself.
Oh,
You're strong enough to
not
hold a
really
weapon.
Sorry, what was that?
You're strong
John?
enough to hold a weapon.
Oh yeah, I'm very strong. Here, look.
I put out my hand for a handshake,
Reaches
and
out.
then I squeeze it really hard.
Yeah, roll a strength check.
Hold on.
Mm,
Shit. 20, dirty 20.
So yeah, as you kind of like, you try to kind of gently just show him what power you have, and you see him kind of bend down for a second. All right, let go. And you hear a little crack happen.
Oh, Jesus. Are you
Oh,
okay?
and you just see him least then. All right, you didn't have to go so rough on me. I got it. You're a strong fella.
Oh, sorry, John. I was just kind of warming up there a little bit. You want me to take a look at your hand? You work with metal?
Yes, I work with metal. Yeah. Oh, all right.
Oh, do you wear like really soft gloves or something?
No. Why?
Oh, no reason. Sorry, John. Okay. Thank you so much for your help. Sorry about the hand. Great work with the metal. It looks great. All right. Have a good day.
All right.
Thanks, John.
Take care.
Great name, by the way. Very unique.
Thank you, Atlas. Take care.
I'll leave.
Okay.
I just like storm out. I'm like,
I think I broke his hand. He's on core 4 in the jail. We should probably get going.
Why don't you just... Can't you heal his hand?
I'm gone.
Well, if you were out of range, I would just cast message at you.
That's
You
fine.
can't-
I'm like gone, as in like I'm not like we're focusing.
All right. What are you guys doing?
Following Atlas, who just stormed off, saying he broke someone's hand in a
Well,
jail.
he's just walking. It's not like he like ran away from you all.
Just like look back and run.
It was Sam, and he runs.
I do picture your head just tilting, so your eyes are facing backwards and your body's just like running
They're
forward.
still going.
All right, where are you guys going?
Core. Oh wait, what core? You said core 4, right?
It was like if we have stops, we might as well do them in order.
Yeah.
So,
So
do
we'll
we have anything on core 2 or 3?
Mastos is Geranic.
I thought Geranic was on core 4.
I thought with the rats and then the.
I
Geranic's
only
core
think that
5,
because
isn't
he's... No, because...
All right. Now Colin's laughing at us, and they're like now shaking his head. Who's
on.
wrong?
We're gonna need like
Geranic's
a
core
map.
5, isn't he? He's like through the hole in the wall thing.
I can't find his name in the list. Oh, there
I
it is.
thought that was on core 2 with the rats, because we
Oh,
followed
Is
the
that core
rats.
2 with the rats?
He's saying yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
There you
and
go.
I
That's it.
wrote it in our notes anyways.
All right.
Okay.
So we're going to core 2. Are we on core 1 right now?
Yeah, because we're at Carmen's. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to core 2.
Okay.
Following Mastos, he knows the way.
I'm only
got his
reading the notes. I got the notes up.
Bastos has got a
Corey.
little notepad out.
Excuse me.
Move
What
forward
did you just say?
Flipping.
He thanked me for all the notes that I put together.
Is it you? Who...
I made these notes.
So you guys,
Joint effort.
Sorry. He shared it in the one note.
I shared it first.
Well, then, I didn't. Oh. Like, yeah. I see it. That was before me. You can't. Before my time.
No, it
Before
wasn't.
my time.
No, it wasn't.
so you all proceed
Say it.
south away from what is steel, towards the stairs leading down to core 2. So yeah, you head down to core 2. You see the light of the ceiling kind of proceed out that 30 feet and kind of go a bit into that darkness with kind of like sketchy areas outspanning to the outsides. Where exactly do you guys want to go? Core 2.
I think it was to the east.
So you're heading to like Geranics? Is that where you're trying to go?
Yeah.
Because there's visual markers. It'd be very easy for you guys to find your way there. I'm just making sure that's where you want to go. That's all.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So you guys head westward towards the west wall where you know that there is a hole in the wall leading to where Geranic is, unless it's being repaired. And you guys start heading out, and similar to what you've seen before. You see sort of small kind of fires and kind of stuff scattered and kind of shadowy people kind of just doing their thing. Again, not a lot of structures or anything here. Some tents and such. You pass by where you fought the rats. You see the hole in the wall that is still formed. And you see 2 Nolja guards standing either side of the hole in the wall.
Oh.
It's leaning up against it.
I'm gonna walk up and salute them and be like, fellow soldiers, and then just walk through.
As soon as you're gonna walk through, just ching, he just lifts up one sword. He has a sword sheath on either side. Just lifts one up and puts it right across the entrance. May I ask who you are?
What do you mean, who am I? Do you not know who we are? We saved the city.
Where are they at, lads? Mastos. Hi.
Yeah, lads. Very well. Ching. Please proceed. He gestures and kind of points you towards the entrance.
Darius does like a very like ostentatious, almost like sarcastic bow. He's like, and then walks through.
As Jack walks past the guard, he's gonna go, I never thought this stupid name would carry weight.
I bowed just like Darius does.
Both guards kind of just standing, 1 foot kind of up on the wall, now just kind of fold their arms again, just kind of watch you guys go through. So everybody going through, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Yeah. So you guys can make your way. You recognize this area. Where the giant rats you fought, and continue your way up to the north through the door. And as you go through, before you go through, as you get to the door, you start to hear kind of mumbling from the other side of the door.
Is someone in there?
Well, I assume Jernick is.
Does he normally talk to himself?
Maybe.
I'm gonna like knock on the door, but like a drum roll. It's like,
Okay. The talking stops. You hear somebody walking on floorboards coming over and. All right. Hello, welcome back. Please come in,
housekeeping.
and you see Juranic standing there gesturing you all in.
Hi, Juranic.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. How goes everything?
Not good.
Not good.
Well, not bad. either.
Mastos has found demons.
Demons. My goodness, please come tell me more. And as you all start to walk into the room, you see over by a far table to the north wall, you see Aristos. Just leaning up against the table, kind of sitting half on it, just watching you all come in, kind of with a smile on his face. But good to see you again. Good to see you.
Hi, Aristos.
There you are. Where did you go?
Can I like
There
double
goes.
take? Like I say hi so like casually, and then I realize that I see Ristos.
Oh, hi, Aristos.
Yes, good to see you all again.
Where did you go?
I looked at the tree and then I exited once I found what I was looking for.
Is that the tree that Juranic came from?
Indeed, that's why I came here.
So do you know how to get him back?
Well, that part's a mystery.
Can you
Jernick,
not just plug him back in a tree?
That would seem to be part of the required solution. However, not power left in the tree. No power.
Is the tree what brought Juranic here? Us? Your master?
But I would perceive that to be correct, yes.
And
Jernick, how far have you ventured from this area?
Well, I can go to the outer wall, but if I try to go any further, this strain and pull on my body, I feel like it fall to pieces. I can move around, but I try to get a certain distance away from the forest, and it feels like my body will pull apart.
Have you been in the forest?
Jack.
Not since I came to here. The cave, when I arrived here outside, there was an entrance and it caved in afterwards, years after. I can no longer get through there. That's what Aristoros was talking to me about.
Jack. Your fancy capability. Could you teleport him down one level?
I feel like I have to see where I'm going.
Or
Well,
would you have had to have seen where you're going? Sometimes it can be from memory, no?
Stand by.
Well, I mean,
Sometimes you need
just to
extra
point
time
this out, when you teleported away from the old lady, you could not see where you teleported to.
I thought he said I could see down.
You were in her dining room, and I was in my, like, out in the thing.
to clarify, you don't need line of sight for the spell. As long as you know where you're going.
Okay. Well, yeah. If I know where I'm going, I can get there.
So what if we moved him closer? Then maybe he might have more range that he can move to get back to the forest.
So that would take a few days.
Well, that yeah, if we did floor by floor, but we could move him down a level, and then see if he can move. Like maybe it's like a sphere around the forest, right? And
I'd
maybe he's
try
in
it.
the tip of the sphere.
I'd try it right now, but I used it to get away from that snake.
Yeah, well, I mean, we are gonna rest soon, so you can do it after the rest, I assume.
Yeah, I think it'll work after that. I'd hate to use it in case I need it later in the day, but I'm willing to try it if Mastos really wants me to.
Aristos approaches you all. What magic are you speaking of? What is this?
His magic cloaky teleport.
It can get Uranic the whole way down?
Well, not the entire way. Well, I don't know, actually. How far can you go with it?
I'd gauge that I traveled about 200 feet when I teleported away from that snake.
I don't know how many feet there is
there's-
between the floors.
Yeah, 50 each floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 200, 200. Yeah, yeah. I surmise that would be quite dangerous. The height that you would arrive in the dome. I did have an alternative that I was discussing. It was a possibility.
What's that?
One of the magical abilities I have is to transform certain creatures into other creatures. Perhaps a small bird. And then perhaps he could travel through the cracks or find a way down. We could test if a transformed form still had the same restrictions.
Well, can you do this now?
Yes, I have the abilities now, yes.
Oh, we might as well try that. If it works, then Jack doesn't have to do his thing tomorrow. If it doesn't, tomorrow can be a backup. And we don't have to go all the way to the dome. Like, we could teleport just outside the dome or to the floor above and see if he has more freedom of movement.
Yes, I was telling him that it was safe, and so perhaps it might be a good idea to try now while the demons are gone.
Okay. So you want to try it, dude?
I'm open to try anything to get me from here to home. I would love to see the forest again. I miss it so much.
Yeah, well, they got big snakes in it, so you're not missing much.
There's snakes in the forest now?
And it looks like they touched them because they got metal all over them.
They say creatures came, and they've used them. They've evolved them. It's strange.
I don't know if you'd
They're
consider
not the same.
Yeah, I
taking
don't
them in
know.
metal as an evolution or not.
That's what they
Yeah,
say.
I wouldn't call it
Masters only say what
evolution.
they say.
I would call it experimentation.
I call it heresy.
Okay.
Well, everybody knows of the battle beasts here at Nolja. The Nolja have created. Some people don't like it, but some people understand that these beasts, if in the wild anyway, may not live long. They get to live out their instincts and have great battles. It is believed for many animals in the afterlife that the experience in battle reflects what they receive and their life in the afterlife. So some believe this is quite an honor.
Okay. On with the experiment.
Okay.
If you're saying the battle beasts are attacking, would it be safe for Tyrannic to go now?
Thank you.
Well, let's just try to get him closer
That's good.
and see if he has more range of movement. Carmen is also sending people in there right now. Again, he doesn't have to go into it.
Very well.
Maybe he just hides there.
Well, I don't think you should be going into the Fae until we have the threats neutralized. You know, both beast and demon.
So an experiment to test if the distance restriction still applies to the polymorph not going to the forest, but to a different direction.
Well, I mean, just head towards, like, see if he can get out of here. That's all. He doesn't have to go, like, truthfully, if you get him out and he can move around, he has all those floors that he can also move around, and he's not stuck in this one room.
Very well. Perhaps a bat might be the best approach, so he can go into small places. Tyrannic?
That sounds great.
Very well. Yes, I am ready. Whatever you need to do. So Arceus turns and he raises both his hands, and you see his cloak kind of drift up a little bit, and one of the books that's harnessed underneath his left arm comes and floats out and opens out in front, and you see these pages flick open. You see words start to kind of glow from the pages that he starts muttering some words underneath his breath. And as he kind of reaches out, you see this book fly over towards Juranic and start just going around him, starting at the floor, working his way up, and as it moves faster and faster, you see the dust start to kick up off the ground, and it starts to blind you guys a little bit. You start to like kind of lean away, and as the dust starts to settle and dissipate, the book just snaps back underneath the arm as you all look down, and you see a tiny little bat now sitting on the floor.
Hey, you're a bat, man.
That's so cool.
So cute. Go for him.
Can you turn me into something with wings?
Well, I only have one more of those powerful spells. We'd like to hang on to it just in case.
Oh, okay. What if it doesn't have wings?
I mean,
Like a tail?
the transforming ability. I'd like to keep one just in case.
Oh, okay.
Well,
What
Juranic?
if it's just a beak, like a bird's beak?
Alice,
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just okay.
You look over and you see Drenic start to just kind of walk over with these little tiny spindly legs over towards the door.
Can you talk? Oh. What did he say, Mastos?
So, the necklace that Bulgar wears is still on my neck. Is that a passive speak with animals, or?
So yeah, I didn't give you the details. So it's got 3 charges daily and lasts for 1 hour per charge.
Okay. Has it been an hour?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to expend a charge holding one of the beads.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you kind of grab the. It's actually looking at it closer now. It's this necklace not made of beads. It's made of different types of teeth. And you see little runic engravings on each of these different teeth that are around the necklace.
Nice.
Nice. I grip one of the teeth.
Yeah, you feel this kind of surge go through, and as a little bat lets out a eep, you hear, "Here we go." He starts walking past you all.
Here we go.
He just shimmies beside you with his little tiny feet as he walks towards the door, taking a very long time to get there.
I just I'm like crouched beside him, but not crouched, just like staring at him, hopping.
You know, Bastos, you could just pick him up and move him over there.
Shh. He walks on his own. He's a big boy bat.
Okay, I mean, he's not that big. You're a lot bigger. You would cover much more ground.
I whisper, "You're a big boy bat."
You guys hear ee. Mastos, you hear, "Oh yes, I'm a bat. I can I could fly, yes." And he's flaps his wings, and then you just see him shoot off past the other side of the door, off into the other area.
And I turn around and like do a little and I wild shape into a bat as well and follow him.
Okay. All right. You see Mastos just quickly turn into a bat and this green and purple black.
Do
bat
you
flies in
hold
the
that
hallway.
pause as you like turn into a bat?
Yeah.
The bat itself has its wing already up on its
Yeah.
face before it flies off. All right, so Mastos, you follow Juranic as soon as he goes to the door, he banks left immediately, and goes towards this huge sort of square hole in the ground that you guys have seen before, and ducks right down into it. You follow?
Yes.
Okay. So you see, as you get down into this hole, you see it looks like it was perhaps some sort of storage area, but there's a tumbled pile of rocks and stone in one corner. You see Juranic just stop at it, and he squeezes his wings in and pushes his head and starts just worming his way into the crack in the rocks.
I try to worm my way into the same crack.
Okay.
Suck in.
All right. It starts wiggling in. Back in the room, what are you guys doing?
So, what now? Do we just go and like wait in the room for Mastos to come back, or?
I'm gonna start looking around. Like, do I see anything cool that I could like poke around in?
Is the room all dolled up since last time?
So it is not. It looks very similar to how you guys last left it. Other than there has been
pile of
some
gold?
cleanup of the sludgy flesh beast pieces that you guys had killed. Looks to have been cleaned up.
Is that pile of gold still in the middle of the room?
No, it is not.
Okay.
It looks, from what you can tell, the way things have kind of been rearranged a little bit more and cleaned up a little bit more, it looks like some of the Nolja must have come in and helped him kind of get the place a little bit more not desolate. But it doesn't look like there's anything majorly different from when you were here before. It's only been about 24 hours or so, I think. But you can roll a perception, Alice, just in case there's anything not immediately available.
13.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of take a little glance around, start looking in the crates, some broken chests, a desk in the back. As you get to the desk, looks like there might be some old papers kind of just shoved in there. All
Okay.
dirty and moldy.
Well, I got time to kill, so I might as well go through them.
All right, so roll an investigation for that.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so you start sifting through all the papers. So we'll come back to that, as it's going to take you just a minute to figure everything out, piece it all together. So, Mastos, you see Jeranek kind of like he squeezed through one rock, and the bats have dark vision, so you can see ahead of you in grayscale, but it looks like stone after stone. It looks like some sort of cave-in has happened, and you can see him starting to like go to the next little crack and try to work his way through each boulder and each crack, trying to move forwards. But you don't see any strain from him in regards to pain or anything like that.
I'm gonna squeak to him. Squeak, 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 and that is going to translate for everyone who doesn't speak with animals.
Well, just for him.
Yeah, just for him.
What, we're following along, obviously.
Listening through the wall.
Well, you guys aren't even there, so yeah.
That was the joke, Tim.
So, and then I'm going to turn back and head to the room with the Atlats in it.
Okay. All right. Atlas, going through these papers and kind of flicking through, a lot of it is just it's just broken down. Whatever ink was used over the time period it's been here, just a lot of years, 2 centuries. A lot of this is just not legible, but what you can pick through. Do you have Dwarvish as a language?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't think I do. Hold on. No, I don't.
Okay, so, but you can tell this is written in Dwarvish, so you can pick out some sentences and words that are legible, but you don't quite understand what it says.
Okay. I will carefully fold them up gently. Depending on how big they are, I want to put them in my satchel, so.
Okay. Yeah, they're like kind of letters, if you were somebody writing a letter, kind of small, so you definitely could try and put those in your pack.
Okay, I'll put those in my pack. Anything else
I don't
around
really
there?
see anything else of note. You do see strange metallic object. Roll a history check for me.
History?
Yes,
Can I guide myself on that?
you can.
Okay. History. Oh, okay, not bad. 17.
17. Okay. So, as you look at this weird device, it's broken, cracked. There's pieces of it look like it's missing. But you recognize this to be a communication device. This would be a device that people will use over long distances to directly communicate. Similar to like a message stone, but it's not a one-time use. They could talk through this, receive it on the other end, and have talks back and forth. So anybody who is having a long-term set of communication, these are arcanic devices could be installed. They're very intricate, and only from extremely high-level people would use these types of things.
Okay. And it looks broken, you said?
Yeah. There's pieces of it missing. There's cracks all over it. This is definitely not something that's functioned in a very, very long time.
Okay. I'll take that as well.
Well, it's like, it's huge.
It's not a piece. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I will mosey back over to Darius.
All right. So as Atlas walking over to Darius, Mastos, that's when you come flying into the room. Jack, are you doing anything during all this?
Nope. Jack is just kind of petting Reen, looking around.
All right, fair enough. Aristos goes back to leaning on the table at the back. Yeah, so Mastos, fly into the room.
I'm gonna fly around Atlas's head.
Okay.
Ah!
Squeak!
Well, what is this?
Squeak!
Do we know this one?
I assume it's one of the two.
So you recognize the green and purple tinge to the bat that Mastos turned into. He always has a bit of a flair to his changes, so you can see them.
Oh, Mastos.
Squeak!
I like hold out my hand so that he can like try to like land on it.
I attempt to land.
You land.
And then I immediately like flip him upside down because my knowledge of bats, they prefer to be upside down. He's a bat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's okay. And I just like give him a little like tickle under his chin.
Hey. Can you see?
Squeak. Squeak. Squeak.
I don't know what you're saying, but I think you like it.
I do.
Alright, well, where's the other one?
I fly up out of his hand, and I head to the door.
Okay, I guess, should we follow?
Sure. I don't know where we're going.
We're not seeing if this worked?
Okay, then we're not following him. I don't know. What are we doing?
Alright, well, maybe we follow Mastos and see where he's leading us.
Sure.
And I just turn ahead to the door.
All right, let's
Come in,
see.
Jack?
Let's see if it worked. And Aristos starts moving away from the table towards the door as well.
And I lead them down the corridor to the open area, to the crack.
Okay. You guys head through the door. The familiar area that you were before. Let me give you guys a little reminder that you were here before. Okay. Mastos leads you out to the door, and then you're kind of in that open intersection, as you guys recall from your previous interactions.
Okay, I'm following where Mastos is leading us.
Okay, I'll lead them out and to the left and to the crack where the cave-in was, where the ease started to make its way through.
Yeah, so Mastos leads you guys over, and as you get a little bit closer, you see that it's a kind of a broken hole into like almost like a storage area. It seems to be at the end of this this tunnel. You guys kind of look into it. You can see one side of it has totally caved in. All these stone rocks all piled up.
Ooh, so this is where he came out of. The Fate Forest is directly below us here? Would that be right?
Well, we'd have to go down a few cores, but
Yeah, I thought it was kind of below where he's stuck.
Alright, so if he made it through here, then I guess we should probably head to the core below us and see where he came out?
If this comes out on the core below.
Well,
This tunnel could go all the way down to core 5 for all we know.
I will...
Astos, are you able to traverse down there?
I will slowly fly down onto the ground and turn it into Mastos.
Okay, yeah, easy enough. You just flutter down onto the ground and back into Mastos.
Mastos can follow him.
Okay. that's a great idea. What do you maybe like? Are you how?
Well, Mastos knows a few ways to get through, but unless you clear it, you can't follow. But Mastos can follow him and then report back to Adlads somewhere. Mastos, if Atlads go to house to rest, we can.
Okay.
Mastos can come back there once Mastos knows Juranic is safe.
Well, but what if he's not safe? I think we should try to be in contact. Maybe could you give Darius your special necklace, and then maybe would he be able to communicate with you while you're in your Atmos form?
How would
could.
that work?
I don't know. I'm just you're able to message people, but and if his necklace allows him to speak with animals, maybe that could work. I'm spitballing this here, folks.
I mean, that would probably work, but again, the limitation is the distance.
Well, I mean, we can. How long is the distance?
Like 120 feet,
So that's
Mastos
and it can
also
only
has
pass
another
through.
Suggestion.
It can only pass through so much stone.
seems like the only way we could keep any sort of communication going, unless someone else has a better idea.
Well, I'm just saying, if this path goes lower than one floor, I will lose communication with him.
Right, and that would let us know that it's farther than one floor.
We
So
could
we
just.
move down a floor and try to communicate again.
Why don't we just go back to the Rusty Mug and relax? And when Mastos has feedback, he can come get us.
What
That's
if,
great.
when they
Yeah.
get to the other side of this tower, they run into a thing of demons?
They're
They get trapped.
tiny little bats. They can figure it out.
I would prefer to keep some sort of contact, even if maybe one of us stays behind. We don't know where this leads. We're dealing with things that aren't quite normal. I mean, Jack, if you wish to head up and get the rooms ready.
Well, rooms, but Carmen gave us Sunax.
Oh, right, you're right. So, yeah, if you want to get the house scouted out, make sure all the locks work.
Well, I broke one of them, so hopefully they fix that.
Well, yeah. What do you think, Darius? Do you think you want to try?
Darius is literally
Darius! It's 5
What?
in the afternoon.
Listen,
Evening.
man, I am tired.
That's great.
Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it, when people just pass out on you?
I wouldn't know.
You just had it happen to you.
I didn't think it sucked at all. You're talking to me. Mastos, do you want to give Darius your necklace?
Mastos can, but there is only one left. So I take it off and I give it to Darius. Mastos needs that back.
Is the current, like, the activation on it, does it cast on the person, or is it, like, would that transfer, or?
So Mastos still has like 55 minutes of it left. Yeah, once cast, it is embodied in the person.
Okay, so technically, they both could have it at the same time
Yeah.
if we passed it around. Okay.
Okay. Alright, Mastos. Good luck. Well, we'll keep in contact, and then if you get out of range, try to sit still for a bit till we get in contact again. And we'll
Okay.
kind of just try to chain link the contact until we figure out where it ends.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think, do y'all want to kind of have a group hug first?
And I spread my arms.
Okay, I embrace Mastos and
We both look to the other two openly.
I put the hood up.
Jack turns
Aristos
around.
kind of just
starts-
backs up against the wall, kind of just folds his arms against the wall, watching you all.
Jack turns and walks away, but he looks at Reen and gives her like a. You can go ahead and join that if you want.
As soon as you give the command, Irene immediately pounces over and like tries to wrap her wings around you guys.
Hmm.
this is nice.
Warm.
Mm-hmm.
Warm.
We could sleep in here. Mastos! Okay, alright, let's get to business. We have things to do.
And people.
Irene takes her wings off and kind of settles back down again. All right, so who's going where? What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna use my final wild shape and wild shape into a rat. And
A rat or a bat?
a rat. A rat.
rat. You
Back
said
into
rat.
Ratmos.
Oh, okay. All right.
More
All right, so
flexible.
you guys see him
As long as you're
Straight
not a
down.
big drop.
into Ratmos.
Tim's like, I didn't think about that.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Unless there's a big snake. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay. We just don't shrink any trees.
I have plenty of spell spots. I will head towards the cave-ins and
Oh,
Okay.
Darius, you want to make sure that the whole necklace thing works before we even send them in?
Do I have to attune to the necklace?
No.
Okay. Okay, and I'll put it on and I'll like squeeze it and I'll just kind of stare at it and like hope something, something happens.
Yeah, so as you grab one of these teeth, you see they all slightly glow with the little kind of runic symbols inscribed in all of them, and then the glow kind of goes away.
Oh, that's kind of cool. So, and I look at Ratmos and I'm like, did it work?
squeak, 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 squeak.
All I hear is squeaks.
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, whoa, whoa. It's
it
like having a
working?
translator in your head.
What do you mean?
Like I could hear you squeaking, but then it became more. Now I just hear you talking.
Ooh,
What do I hear?
this
Yeah.
is me talking all the time.
I think they're talking.
This is not you talking all the time, I promise. I know it does in your brain, but whatever happens between your brain and your mouth, it doesn't do that properly.
Perhaps it's your ears that are not attuned to a face speech.
But doesn't Lapidos speak Fey speech?
Maybe he allows you to hear him.
So why don't you allow me to?
Touche.
You hear ee. Why don't you allow me to? Ee.
So is Darius squeaking or is Darius just talking?
No, he's just saying you're hearing his side of the conversation, and then he's
Yeah.
coming back from Mastos.
Oh, okay, cool.
They're hearing the squeaks from me.
Okay, well, maybe we not do this right now, and we kind of focus on what we're supposed to be doing. Can you speak that to him?
Atlas is right. I'll be going to find Duranic and make sure he's safe. And if not, I'll return him back here. And then I
Okay.
shall meet the Atlads.
I'll see you later.
Are you mocking me? Are you mocking me?
Bite his ankles. Bite his
He's
ankles.
just jealous. I actually just like that. So I snuff him, walk
It didn't
away.
translate in anything. What did that mean? That didn't turn into anything.
My tail like slaps in the air as I walk away.
All right, so you scamper back down the hole.
Yeah. My butthole showing as I.
You guys see Ratmos just kind of turn and scamper off into the darkness of the hole beside you.
Alright, well, I guess, Jack, did you want to head to the house first?
I guess I can. You guys are all good here.
I'm gonna
Hey,
cap
wait, who
message
told you
to
about the
make sure
house?
this works over message.
I thought that's what you were doing.
No, I was just talking to him.
Oh,
So,
okay.
So like,
I'm
are
gonna
you-
cast message and send a message to Ratmos and be like, "What did that mean?"
Ratmos, you do hear this.
if you were a druid, you know what it means.
I don't need to be a druid. I'm amazing. I don't actually send that message. I just say that out loud.
And yeah, I continue on my way.
I could hear him. Yeah, so it works for however
Okay.
long this will stick for. Do you want me to just like every 5 minutes send him a message to see if I can hear him?
Well, if it's 120 feet, maybe not every 5, maybe every, minute or so?
Every 30 seconds?
And maybe if you just continue bickering between each other, once that stops, we'll know that you've broken contact, because clearly...
Bards are better than
it's gonna happen
druids, and I send that
everywhere.
as a message.
You hear Mastos, you hear that in your head.
Okay.
Like, is he gone already? Do we
You hear
hear
bards are
Mastos?
better than druids.
He-
Is he gone?
I don't hear him. Yeah,
You
he,
did?
he may already be out of range.
Did he fall asleep?
He shouldn't be yet. He usually hits him around 11. He
So-
may just be trolling me. Or
So
maybe
you
he
start
went to get a
sending
drink.
the message down, waiting for a response. Jack, are you heading off to set up the house? Or
Yep.
whatever? All right, so you've headed off there. You start just slowly walking and pulling yourself with your grapple hook, being lazy on the way out. As you do get to the entrance, both guards are still posted there. They kind of just watch you, but just kind of give you a nod as you leave. And Aristos watching you both, just leaning against the wall, just kind of observing. One foot kind of back and just watching you, Darius and Alice. So, Jack, as you head off, we'll take our break and we'll reconvene and see where Masto stands up. We'll be right back.
Literally.
Hopefully. Death of Dark.
Welcome
Darius
back,
comes back
everybody.
level 20.
All right, so last we left off, the Atlads were splitting up. Mastos was following his friend Juranic down an unknown caved-in tunnel. Core 2, as Jack headed off to check out the home that the Atlads have been given temporary permission to use while they're staying in Ciniculam. And Atlas and Darius waiting with Aristos in the tunnel, sending back communication every once in a while to see how far they get from where they are. So as we pick up, Jack, you're heading off to the house. Darius, you receive a message back from Mastos, confirming you can still hear him. What do you guys want to do?
Okay, so he can still hear me. So I'll just wait 30 seconds and send him another one.
Okay.
And then after 30 seconds, I'll go, another one.
Another one. And another one.
So, Ratmos, as you you find the crack that you seen Juranic go in, and you kind of push yourself in there, squeeze yourself. It's rock after rock, gap after gap, crack after crack. You're just like slowly squeezing your way through. Roll a perception to see if you can. Actually, for perception or survival, you can do either one, whichever you want.
Ooh. Oh. It'll be perception. Anyways, it's always perception. That is a 26.
Okay. So yeah, as you look closely as you're going through, you can see the small disturbances in the tiny pebbles and the rocks. You can tell where he's pushed himself through, where he's moved to the next section, and you don't lose him. You kind of stay on this path that he seemed to like scrunched himself along. You continue, but every 30 seconds you hear a message coming in from Darius. Another one, you hear in your head.
I respond back. Another one.
And you keep
Okay.
moving forwards.
So far, so good.
Okay, about another minute
Actually-
goes by. Yeah,
I'd
go
like to retcon that, and every time he says it, another one, I'll say polo.
ahead. Okay. Very well. So about a minute goes by, and you push yourself through, and you see now you're coming to whatever this cave-in is. You seem to be coming to almost the edge of it, or the end of it, as the boulders that are there are more spread apart, more open. It is pure blackness in there. So from what you can see in the grayscale, you can see it kind of starts to open up a little bit, and then you see an angle going downwards, almost like a small chute, only about maybe a foot wide, starting to angle downwards, about a 45-degree angle downwards.
I climb downwards.
Okay. So you continue down. So about another minute goes by. Darius, are you sending another message?
Another one.
Polo.
Okay.
Well, you don't know that you hear me yet.
Yeah, so you still hear it?
And
Ratmos just starts scrambling down here. Go for about another minute, and the incline continues down. You don't see any sign of Juranic right now, but you're still trying to kind of follow the trail of these little kind of markings that he's leaving as he's going. So you're confident you're going in the right way, but you still don't see him, and you also don't hear him. So about another minute goes by. So
another one.
you do not hear
Oh.
anything. Darius, you get no. You wait about 30 seconds. You get no response.
Is that me, or is like somebody
It's Luke.
It's like your mic is up your nose.
Might be the wrong mic selected or something.
Oh yeah, don't talk.
No.
I can hear your mouse clicks. I don't want to hear your voice.
Yeah, so you hear nothing back, Darius.
Okay, well, he's out of range. So do you guys want to go down a floor?
Yeah, I guess, yeah, I was kind of hoping you'd be in range the whole time, but... Alright, maybe we head down, directly below us? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, Darius, why don't you go below us? That way you can talk to us up here, and him down there, in case he comes up this way.
Okay. And I will tap my boots and
Well, as you say that, Aristos kind of leans off the wall. I can message you all if he comes back this way. I have quite a better range, it seems, than Darius.
You're just telling us now?
yeah, like you really could have been doing this the whole time.
It's not something
Can you
that
message
I can
him now?
repeatedly do. There's limitations, of course, to how many times I can do it.
Oh,
Oh, so it's like his messaging.
yeah. Me.
Ah.
Right.
I did point at him.
Yes, ascending spell. Yes.
Oh, I just think what I want to say really hard and they hear it.
Must be nice for it to come naturally. I had to study.
Oh, it's okay. Okay, so good idea. We'll head downstairs. You let us know if he comes back up.
Very
And then
well.
if we don't hear from him and we fear his death, we can get you to reach out to him.
If I don't hear soon, I'll message him.
Oh, well, no. Let's just okay, how many times can you do it?
He kind of looks up in the air thoughtfully. 3 times.
Oh, very specific. Okay, yeah, you don't hear in 10 minutes. Reach out to him. Tell him we said hi.
Will do.
Okay, alright, let's head down.
Start making my way down.
Down. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, so you guys are heading down to the next core.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we ascertain what would be directly below where we were?
Directly below. Yeah, pretty much. Because directly below you is a large area of all the housing, all the homes.
But we would see like a hole in the ceiling, right?
Well, I just mean like area, not specifically where he went in.
Okay.
Because if you remember, the edges of the cores were pretty much all lined up. But you broke through a wall and went further, like past the edge of the core. So wherever is directly below this is outside the normal limitations of
Right.
the cores.
We'd have to go through another wall or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's get as close as we can kind of perceive.
Okay. You guys start heading down to core 3. Meanwhile, Mastos, as you proceed down this kind of decline, the decline starts to get sharper and sharper, almost at a 90-degree angle. Do you proceed?
Yes,
Okay.
I proceed, digging my claws into each step.
Yeah, so the rock and kind of dirt that is there, you kind of slowly start to dig your little pincers in and slowly try to work your way down here. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, I'm looking for my dexterity saving throw. That's 3, 5. That is a 16.
Okay. 16. So as you just kind of start to move down, you see it starts to tip, and you dig your claws, and you start to feel your claws just lose grip and starts to slide down kind of the mud in between the rocks, and you quickly kind of scramble You manage to kind of dig your claws in deep enough to stop yourself from falling down. But as you kind of glance below you, you can see there's probably about a 30-foot, almost straight drop down. You can continue to try and climb down or go back up.
I'm gonna just take the momentum downwards.
Okay. So you can roll either an athletics or an acrobatics, your choice.
I would like to roll acrobatics. Ooh. That is not good. That's a 4.
Okay. So as you try to kind of use your strength to like slowly dig in and then slowly move down and dig your next claw in and like slowly work your way, one of the pieces of mud you just dig into just gives way, and you just feel it snap off, and you feel your body start to fall down. And you take You take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Eight?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I am shape-shifted out of rat form.
Oh my god.
So as you hit the bottom, your rat form, you feel this sudden surge of pain radiate through your body as your tiny little feet hit the ground, and you are pushed out as your body extends forwards and your back stays at the bottom of this kind of chute that you've landed in and pushes you forwards. You take an additional 3 points of bludgeoning damage. You are now
You know what
stretched
would've been great?
forwards. What?
Wings.
To be
You are
fair, I actually couldn't turn into a bat. That shouldn't have been allowed.
Oh.
No, it is because you didn't shapeshift yourself. You were polymorphed by somebody else.
Oh, okay.
If you were to, you can't wild shape into a flying thing.
Yeah.
He did turn into the bat,
Oh,
though.
sorry. You're right. I thought Aristos changed you, but no, he did. Granic.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. So I kind of corrected that going forward. I was
That's
like,
why you
oh, I
went
can't do
no
that. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So, yeah. So right now, as you hit this ground and you kind of feel as you are in a tunnel lurched forwards, and your body is compact in this. You barely have any movement, any room around your body. You're stretched forwards right now. You're John McClane in the air vents. You are like just shoved in there, and to move forwards, you're gonna have to try and shimmy your shoulders forwards.
I cast Stone Shape.
Okay.
And so I touch a stone object of medium size or smaller of a section of stone no more than 5 feet in any dimension. So I want 5 feet in my area to give me room. I just
Okay,
want to
so-
push the stone away from me.
Okay, so like underneath you kind of thing to give yourself a
Yeah.
kind of yeah, absolutely. You put your hands down, you focus, and you see the stone just kind of just depress into itself, and you have now a 5 foot space underneath you.
Oh. I'm gonna. I guess I'm still in this basically collapsed tunnel.
Yes.
Yeah.
So as you think about that,
Thanks.
Jack, you reach the building you recall to be previously Alba's house or Sunak's house when you took it over. As you go up to the front, you see some sort of thing like paper or something beside the door.
What does it read?
As you walk up to it, it looks to be a sign. It says "Atlads."
Sorry.
That's such an excited moment for Court.
Well, I confirmed they exist in this world.
The Atlads. Interesting. I guess we got a place to stay for now. Then Jack will go up and see if the door is unlocked.
It's currently locked. You try to jiggle the jiggle the door, and you find that it's locked.
Jack
the door
looks, Jack looks to Reen. Let's see if my handiwork is still above, and he's gonna zip up to the roof and see if the rigged contraption he did to keep the trapdoor open or closed is still there.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. Zoop. Pull yourself up there. Reen flutters up beside you. You look down and you can see that the lock has been fixed and reestablished with another padlock.
You know, Atlas didn't mention a key or anything to get in this house. And he just sent me to core 3.
I mean, technically, I didn't even mention the house, but I was just gonna let that just coast by.
Well, no,
Mastos
Mastos did.
mentioned it. And
Oh,
then you were
did
like,
he?
oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to break in. Yeah. Let's
You
see
had-
if I can get through the hatch.
Didn't you have lockpicking tools last time? Didn't you just weren't proficient in it?
I forget if I have lockpicking tools. What did it say, lockpicking tools?
It'll say thieves kit.
Yeah.
Thieves' tools.
Thieves tools. That's it. Yeah. I thought thought you
Nope,
had them
but I
before.
have a hammer.
I think Felix and I were the only ones with them.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna break the use a hammer to break the padlock.
Jack's gonna try a different approach first. He's gonna get his dagger out and maybe an arrow, and he's gonna see if he can do anything with that.
Okay. So you hold your dagger and your arrow. Tell me exactly what you're doing with your dagger and arrow.
Is this padlock big enough to get my arrow in it and jiggle it around?
No, it's not on like a mansion door. It's a sort of trap door on the top. It's a small padlock, maybe like 3 inches long. About maybe like
So
Maybe
let's
Jack's
pretend.
got tiny arrows.
Let's pretend we're playing Skyrim. Does it look similar to that?
Can I put my hand in it and unlock it? No.
All right. Jack's gonna see if he can get through a window or something first before he just.
Okay, let's do
resorts
this.
to-
Let's roll an investigation on the trapdoor here.
Don't tell me how to play my game, but
As
yes,
you're trying
sir.
to look and trying to figure out if you're looking at your dagger and your arrow and you're kind of like playing around with it, trying to find somewhere to put it.
Investigation.
Yeah.
A 13. Hold on. So a 16.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
All right. So looking, you can see that this padlock is brand new. Obviously, they've repaired the lock they busted before. But looking at the other side, the hinges are quite rusty and old. Obviously, that hasn't been replaced, as wasn't damaged before. So you may be able to do something with the hinges to try and enter that approach. But nothing to do with the lock. It looks very new.
All right, Jack's gonna see if he can remove the hinges.
Okay. What do you want to use to remove the hinges?
His dagger and arrow.
I'm gonna use
Exploding arrow.
I'm gonna use an arrow and my hammer, and I'm gonna see if I can knock them out.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
Hold on, let me double check this bag here, because this bag I feel like has had the answers a few times. Oh, I need to remove this shirt. Delete. Nope. All right, when in doubt, I do have Dorhan's greatsword, so if things go south for me, I know what I'm doing.
Just strapped
Okay,
across your back the whole time, huh?
A strength check. Who have I been playing that doesn't have good strength? I was scared. Ooh, a 19 on the die. So 22.
22. And what are you using again?
An arrow
Right.
and my hammer,
Your
because I
hammer,
have
okay.
a hammer.
I have a hammer for some reason.
All right, yeah. So you line up the arrow just kind of at the pinpoint where it connects into the pivot, and after a few solid strikes, you get the little pin to pop out of both of the hinges, and you can push it off to the side, pivot around, so the lock kind of stays in place, but you get yourself a gap to go down the trapdoor.
Excellent. Jack will land on in there. He'll go to the front door and unlock it.
All right, so
Hopefully.
as soon as you drop in, roll a perception.
Perfect. I'm just excited. All right, that's a 7 on the die. I'm pretty sure I get a +5 per perception, so 12.
Okay. So you take a look around. Everything looks very similar to when you left, but it looks like it's been cleaned up a bit. There's no plates scattered everywhere. The display case that was here last time has been kind of put back in place. The fire pit, pretty much what it was when you were here last time. And the other doors to the other rooms are closed currently, but everything looks like it's kind of just been tidied up a little bit. And then as you walk to the front door, you definitely can unlatch it from the other side.
Jack will unlatch it, leave the door unlocked, and then he's going to go back up top, fix the hinges, and then go back inside.
All right, sounds good. So you continue to work on that. As that's all happening, Darius and Atlas, you head down to the core below directly, which is core 3. You're heading towards, you'd be walking past Sunak's house to actually get to the outside of core 3, which would be directly below where you were. You're heading over there, you going to the house, what's the plan?
Well, we're heading to where at least I'm heading to where it would have been directly below.
Okay. Yeah, so you continue to head west, kind of gauging where you are based on the area above, towards the western wall of core 3.
Okay.
Darius, you following suit?
Yep.
All right. So you guys get to the edge of the wall on core 3. You can see it's a solid wall at this stage, nothing like core 2 where there seems to be all trash and garbage up against. The side of core 3 looks a lot more structured. This is where most of the homes are, the actually structured built homes. So the outside of this core is smooth. You don't see any breaks in the wall or anything like that.
Okay, I mean, I think this is as close as we get. Do you want to try reaching out to Mastos?
Marco.
Mastos, a few seconds after you make this 5-foot hole for yourself and try to gather your breath, you hear Marco in your head. You muted, unless I muted you.
Polo.
Okay, I can hear him again.
Oh, okay.
I want to add
Okay.
to that. Polo not goodo.
And I respond, okay, well, what do you want to respond with then?
I will respond with, I am stuck. But I
I'm
have
sorry,
a
you're
plan.
what?
I have a plan.
What is he saying? Is he okay?
So, if I
Yes,
were a
not for
druid,
now.
would I understand what's happening right now?
Well, is he speaking rat anymore?
So, Darius,
Well, like, would
you're
he
hearing
know?
the same voice. Like there's no way for you to tell if he's a rat or not because you'd hear the communication clear.
He sounds the same, so I don't know.
I'm responding quietly in my head, but you guys don't know that.
Okay, did he say he was okay? Like, what's...
He said polo, not goodo, and he's stuck.
Oh,
But he has a
hey,
plan.
Polo. You... Oh, no. he's stuck and he has a plan. That's two really bad things.
I mean, there's not really much we can do about it. And he's not answering my question.
Okay. What? Did you keep asking him?
Hey.
Oh. Hey.
Hey.
Hi. Hey.
What is wrong?
I was following Dranic, and
Right, that was the plan.
I went down a steep 45-degree-ish angle, and then I was following Dranic, and then I went
I'm like relaying this as he's talking.
And-
Okay.
another 90-degree angle to downwards, and I slipped, and I stumbled, and
I'm sorry, hold on. You tried to go straight down in a rocky hole?
I was holding on tight.
Clearly
Okay.
you weren't.
Can he not? Can he? Is he not a rat anymore? I don't understand.
Oh no, I fell.
I don't know how he heard you, but he responded to that.
I was gonna say that before I was gonna say that anyways. I fell because you asked if I was all right. That was me replying to you, Darius, but you thinking I replied to Atlas.
He said, like, right after you finished asking that question, he responded. It was weird. Are you sending him a message at the same time?
Can he turn into a rat again? Like, is? Do you have
When
to
you
crawl
turn
back
into
up?
Radagon? I mean, a rat again?
No.
I lean over to Atlas. I think he's
Nope.
pooping.
Oh God.
Nope.
Ah,
That's not his
I hope
plan.
that's a part of the yeah. I was gonna say.
Shitting in my
Hey.
little 5-foot hole.
What? Okay, did he say what his plan is? Like, does he need us to do
Uh,
anything?
What is your plan?
Oddly enough, to stay put.
What? Wait, are you gonna sleep there?
No. Yes.
I mean, if you sleep there, you can turn into animals again, right?
Yes.
Okay. I turned to Atlas. He's staying there for the evening. I mean, he can't get out. He can't shift. We can't get to him. So he's just going to rest there so he can restore his energy, and then he's going to shift back and leave the rest of the way.
Oh. Okay. Does he need any food or anything?
How are we going to get it to him?
I don't know. Throw it down the hole. Not
There
dealt with
is
this
no-
situation before, Darius. I'm just
There
spitballing.
is no hole. He crawled through cracks and rocks, remember?
Atlas thinks Masto is stuck down a
What,
well.
are we
or
going to just
something.
keep jamming food in there until it fills all the cracks and gets
I don't
to
know.
him?
Maybe we pour soup down there and he can lap it up.
I mean, we could try that, but I'm just throwing this out there. But I feel like if we
Ah.
pour soup, it's just gonna go to the ground. It's not gonna like snake its way through.
Okay. All right. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm done. I'm done with all this.
Yep. Let's go to bed.
I go up to the wall. I just place my hand on the wall. Like,
Sleep well, Prince. Sleep well.
Mastos said, "Sleep well, Prince. Sleep well." And I think he's trying to console you by touching the wall.
Let Atlas know my hand is also touching the wall.
He wanted you to know his hand is also. And I place my hand on his chest, touching the wall.
I think I can feel it.
He thinks he can feel it. I bet you've heard that before.
He can't.
All right. Well, let's head to the jail and make our way
Why are we going
home
to
for the
jail?
night.
I thought we were trying to
Oh.
avoid that.
No, I gotta pick up a couple things. Plus, I'm pretty sure Jack's gonna need this key to get in the house.
I gotta
Wait.
pull the key out.
Didn't
Yeah, a
you
little
send him to
distracted.
the house?
Yeah, well, I mean, he needed something to do, clearly.
Okay.
I'm sure he's spending time trying to figure out how to get in. It's like a little puzzle for him.
It's
I'm
like a
sure.
dog. Give him a Kong with peanut butter in it.
Stuff a few treats in there and then stuff it full of peanut butter.
I am so proud of you right now.
Alright, well, shall we hit up the jail? Or did you want me to do that and you can go meet Jack? It's up to you, really. We're all seem to be going our own way here.
I mean, you make better company than Jack does.
Oh, fair enough. Alright,
Well, we
Masco,
should-
see you
we
later,
should-
buddy.
Mastos, Atlas says, "See you later, buddy."
Where will you be, all? Where are you all heading back to the house?
We'll
Where
head
will
back
you
to the
be,
house. We'll
How
head
are
back
you
to the
doing that?
I can hear him, I swear. He's like right on the other side of this wall. Tell him we'll be at the house and then ask him where he'll be.
I think
And
he's going to
laugh.
be in the wall.
No, but you need to laugh after, too.
Yeah. We are going to be at the house. Where will you be? Haha.
In my hole.
Oh man, that's personal. I don't need to know what you're doing.
Oh,
in
what
there,
did he
really.
say?
You don't want to know.
Oh. Alright. Let's get to the jail.
Okay, should we stop by the house first and give Jack the keys? I can only imagine like he's
No,
probably gonna
he'll-
break all the locks.
He's fine. He's fine.
And like I don't think he has the tools to break in. Like I can
I'm
just
sure
imagine
he'll
him
just-
using daggers and arrows trying to open locks. Like
He's probably given up and just curled up against the door at the front.
he also has an explosive arrow. I don't want him blowing up anything in that house.
Alright. Here, you want to take the key to him and I'll meet you at the jail?
All right, and I will click my heels again.
Okay.
I'll start making my way up to the jail.
After I took the key, I want to clarify.
Yeah.
After I gave him the key.
All right. So, Darius, you actually will be the first to read. Sorry, Mastos, while you're in the hole, you want to do anything? Do you want to do anything
Yes.
specific? Okay.
Yes, I have a plan. I said I have a plan. I have a plan. So first, I would like to cast
Rage.
reduce on myself.
But you're not a tree.
He said don't cast reduce on a tree.
Okay.
So
No.
Learning.
Yeah. You focus in. You kind of grab your the collarbones, kind of focus in, and feel yourself shrink down to a small size of yourself.
now I will cast conjure animals, and I will conjure 8 bats, all wearing hats.
Okay.
I can
So-
I can cast up to 8 beasts of challenge rating 1/4 my level, which is basically 0 because they're challenge rating 0. So
Okay. So yeah, your tiny body starts to focus in, and as you start to mumble your incantation, which is a little bit higher pitched than normal, which you didn't think was possible, but as it happens,
Are these
you
both
see-
concentration spells?
no,
No.
Okay.
And so yeah, so as you're finishing up your kind of your conjuration, you feel through the stone and the mud kind of above you. You start to see little breaks in the mud as it starts to kind of crack open, and you see these tiny little stems, tiny little leaves start to poke out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And as they start to poke out, the leaves start to turn black, and bats appear above you.
Jay's actually right. They are concentration, so reduce ends.
Okay.
I shrink and.
I didn't think conjuration was concentration.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. I double checked, but yeah, conjure it is. Yeah, so conjure animals is, and yeah, still same batch, but you know. Okay,
So we'll recon that a little bit, because as being Mastos with the spells, you would know that, so you wouldn't have wasted the spell.
Okay.
So you can choose which one you want to do. You want to make yourself small or conjure.
No, conjure animals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a mission for you. Each of you have a specific mission. And I point to the first bat. You keep following Duranic. You let Duranic know that I am okay. I am stuck. I will be okay. And that he is to send this bat, and I point to the second bat, on a little mission.
Fuck, I can't.
Duranic will instruct you to tell him, or to tell the Atlads, what his happenstances, what happened to him, how safe is he, where is he, you know, where we're going, where we need to know we're going.
Flies off.
Yeah, so that's these two. These two can go off. I salute them. And the next two are like, now you two, you will go to the Atlads back at the house for Sunak. And I described the area Sunak's house was located in.
Okay.
And that is on core. What core was it? 3, right?
Yeah.
Is it on core 3? Yeah. So, core 3. And you will let them know my plan to get me out of here. I will rest for 4 hours. And then I will free myself. That's the plan. That's all they need to know.
Off they go. You see them go up the chute that you fell down.
The second bat I meant to mention that goes with him is going to report back to me when the Atlads know Duranic's condition. If it happens within the 4 hours, I am going to be stuck here.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah. And so now I still have 4 bats remaining. I will send these 2 bats on a mission to Carmen. And I will describe Carmen. Here, let me go to her picture so I can properly...
Just so you know that these last for 1 hour, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So we're the 4 hour when... Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah. There she is. She is black leather, right? A little cross stitch.
She's also half machine.
Half machine. Little devil horns. Red
Okay.
eyes.
So you described them. Yeah. Got it. Yeah. The bat.
Oh yeah, sorry. I got distracted, lost in her eyes, and you will let her know that the cave. Oh, sorry, you will let her know that the caves need to be cleared, not safe, need to be freed. Okay. Not me, just the general thing, Rux. The other bat will help him find her.
Okay.
And the one bat, you will go to my friend Bulgar, and I will describe Bulgar, and you will tell him that the tunnels need to be cleared so that my friend Duranic can get to and from his spot safely home, and that these bats are all messengers from me. And that's his job. And the last bat.
Okay. That one looked not quite as intelligent as the rest for some reason.
Oh, can I actually? Oh, hold on. Call that bat back. Actually, can you do that? And I go to the last bat, and I'm like, that'll be your mission. And I have a special mission for. I have a special mission for you. You know, the silly one. Like, your special mission is to stay here and keep me company.
He starts licking you. Snuggles up in your shoulder.
And I snuggle up with him to rest for 4 hours.
Okay. Kind of cross your legs and kind of settle in as he's just. staring
He'll
at you.
disappear in an hour. I understand. I get it. I'll be sad, but that I'll deal with that trauma later.
Also,
Okay.
why are you resting for 4?
Because I only need
Because he
4.
can.
You only need 1.
Oh yeah, 1 hour, right?
Yeah.
Counts as a short rest.
Yes.
I will rest for 1 hour.
Okay.
Thank you for saving me on that.
Yeah, I was like, why 4?
You just
So-
you just tell me when I can click that short rest button, because I got
So-
things.
Darius, as you're running, you come to what you know is Sunak's house. Do you see a little lad's piece of paper with writing kind of stuck 2 nails to the side of the door?
Huh, Atlas is gonna like that. I click my heels to turn them off. Jack.
Jack, you hear a call from outside.
Jack opens the front door. Yeah,
Oh God, how did you get in?
the door was. Jack like looks, squints his eyes for a second. The door was unlocked.
Roll a deception.
Regardless, Jack is clearly lying.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay.
Oh, I was willing to believe him, but okay. Jack,
Well-
how did you get inside?
I opened the door.
And I pull the key out. Why did Atlas tell me to bring this to you then?
Oh, hey, I thought I had that. Are you sure it wasn't under the rug?
I'm very sure because Atlas handed it to me and I was like, isn't Jack gonna need that to get in the house? And the whole reason I'm here is because I didn't want you to break anything. How did you get in the house, Jack?
And Jack looses, kind of like launches out one of his bolts and he catches it. I know a thing or two.
Please tell me you didn't break anything.
Nothing's broken this time. I learned from my mistakes and I took my time getting in.
He presents the key to him.
Jack takes it. It took me about, and he starts spinning the key. Like a
Before he
minute to get
finishes,
in.
Darius clicks his heels and goes, meep, meep, and runs away.
All right. Well, I need to see how many rooms are in this place, and if all of our rooms are furnished.
All right, Darius, you speed off. Atlas, you're kind of coming up. You can kind of see in the distance just Darius kind of run off from the front of the Atlad's house, I guess. It's about like 150 feet away, but you can tell it's Darius running off.
Go towards him, right?
Are you going towards
I'm
him?
going, yeah, because I'm going to the prison with him.
Oh, okay, okay. So you see Darius running towards you.
Hi. Everything okay?
Turn the boots off. Yeah, he got in the house.
Oh, did he
Or he
break
didn't-
something?
He swore he didn't break anything, so
Was he lying? Was there a hole in the wall?
I didn't see any holes. To be fair, I didn't really inspect the place. I'll do that when we actually go to rest. But remember how I said like dagger and arrow? He totally used an arrow to get in the house. I was right.
An exploding arrow?
I didn't check that. But again, I didn't see any damage to the immediate house. And there is something there that you're going to like, and I don't want to tell you because, spoilers.
What is it?
I'm not telling you. You'll wait till we get
Give
there.
me a hint. Tell me what it looks like and what it does.
You've been asking for it since we got to the city.
A hug?
No, you've gotten lots of those.
Oh, you're right. More hugs?
No.
Is the house gonna hug me? I don't understand. I'm excited though.
I guess you could look at it that way.
Oh. Is it the memories of where I came from? Is it my father? Is my father in the house right now?
It's a sign, okay? They put a sign on the house.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No
How did
way.
they make that up?
Because signs clearly don't exist for these people. It's almost
I mean,
like,
they had that don't
blasphemous.
feed the animals one.
But didn't we put that up?
No, they had it.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, I must have missed that one.
yeah.
Is it a good sign? Is it like instructional? Does it say anything about like don't come in or beware could be attacked if you come in or here's a
Specifically
password
said,
or...
don't feed the animals. That's all it said.
No, I mean,
I mean,
it's
if you-
in our house.
Oh, on our house? No, it says that, lads.
Oh. Oh.
Bro caved so quickly.
Well, he started saying things that are like way better than what I was trying to surprise him with. So,
Well, I guess that's nice. At least. Okay. Well, that's great. It's a step in the right direction.
yeah, this is anticlimactic. I thought you'd be a lot more excited about it. Anyways, why are we going to the prison? You had to get
Oh.
something. What are you getting?
Yeah, the discs to combat those beasts if they turn on us again. Carmen has allowed us to use 2 of them. One for
The
the
discs
8.
fight them?
Pardon?
The discs will fight them?
No, they will reassert control over them.
Can we have pets?
You can. I recommend a turtle. They're a little bit easier to hold on to. Take very little to no food. You
about
do
like
need
a-
to
like-
wash your
like a-
hands a lot, though.
What about like a mouse? Maybe it can generate
Um,
electricity. That'd be kind of
well-
cool, right?
Not really if it's electrical. Not really my thing, but...
Well, like he wouldn't
Um,
hurt you. He would just be nice to you.
No, well, that's what we have Mastos for, isn't it? Kind of fills the blank for most of our animal pet needs. Unless you want a turtle, which, again, highly recommended.
What's with you and turtles all of a sudden?
They're just a very easy to love and handle pet that fits in small places.
Have you ever had a turtle?
No, I've read about them though.
Yeah, they're not that they're a pain in the butt to clean up after. They're not very friendly, and they're actually faster than you would think they are. Like those things can move.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, Darius, all of that is very disappointing to hear. I thought they were a much better pet, so, maybe we just, continue to the jail before we
Yeah, let's go.
dish out any more bad news.
Any more? What else have I said?
No, it's... no need. Come on, let's go. This way. Wait, do I know where the jail is?
Why are you asking me?
don't
I'm
know.
following you.
Just checking if you're aware of what I know and what I don't.
I didn't even know we were going to the jail until you said I need to go to the jail, so...
Oh, okay. Well, we need to go to the jail.
Do I know where the jail is?
You were told that it was the southeast corner of
4, 3? 4? 4, 3,
Yeah.
2, 4. 4, 4. Confidently.
2, core 3, core 4, core 5.
Are you guys
So-
walking and talking, or did you stop when Darius reached you?
Well, I'm walking because I know we got to get down. We're not on. I know it's not on this core, right? We're at core 2 currently. 3, core 3, core 2,
Core
core
3.
2, going to core 4,
Core
Yeah.
3.
core 4. All right.
We'll
Or
learn
three.
this place eventually.
Yeah. Jack, you do hear them walking past. Literally, like, right past. You do hear Darius and Atlas talking as they walk past. You want to do anything with that? It's up to you, but you do hear them.
Nope.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So as you guys start heading towards the jail, so Jack, what do you want to do in the house?
I want to look at how many rooms there are.
All right. So you see in the hallway, turning around, walking away from the front door, you see doors left and right, indicating to be a room in each. And as you walk straight forwards, it's a big open You see the kitchens straight ahead, sort of like a living area space. Everything looks exactly the same as you had last time, except, as I say, a little bit more tidy, a little bit more presentable. It's been cleaned up a little bit.
Is there a fire going?
There is not. There is a fireplace on the end of the living room area, and then there's the giant fire pit on the northeast corner.
Jack's gonna get a fire going, and he's just gonna go chill with Reen by the fire and
Okay.
relax.
So do you want to use the big fire pit in the corner, or do you want to use the hearth for an actual fire?
Why not both?
Okay. So you start making 2 fires.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. So you guys start heading towards the jail. Hopefully finding your way there. I can have to refresh everything here. I had 3 of Jack showing up. So yeah, Darius and Atlas. Yeah, that's definitely not what we want. One's too many. So you're heading east, down the stairs, making your way to Core 4. Do you need to make any stops? Do anything on the way to the southeast corner of Core 4?
No, I'm heading straight there.
Okay. Darius?
I'm just following Atlas.
Okay. All right. As you guys get a little bit closer, you kind of like travel past. You see Cleric area on the right-hand side, modification area. You keep walking, and as you keep going towards the east, you start to see this building that's just on the edge. It's set off away from anything else, kind of its own kind of entity. You see big stone pillars on the front of it, and this stone wall that supports the front of this building is almost completely smooth. It's been finished the whole way up. Rectangular, it goes out about 70 feet, 80 feet, and then goes back a little bit, opens out, goes back further, and lodges into the edge of this core. Kind of built in the front piece of it, set out the edge of the core, and the rest of it seems to be to the core itself, the edge of the core. So there's a sort of an archway that is currently, there's no doors seem to be on this archway. But yeah, it looks to be open. You can walk into this building, and from your directions, you assume this to be the prison.
Well, I think this is it according to the directions. That's what I would assume. Shall we go in?
Well, you need to go in. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Follow me.
I've been doing that this whole time.
Okay, just get close.
And I literally like press myself against him while we're walking.
Okay.
Closer.
I don't think I can get much closer. Like, if you lean your head back, you're gonna sack me.
You can get closer, all right.
I just pop my hatch open.
That's lower though. I'll be fine.
Oopsie. Happens when I get nervous.
So I'll head in.
Okay. So as you guys walk through, you can see the flooring in here is like this. It's a stone floor, but it's very finished, kind of polished and set in a kind of square shapes along, patterned. And you immediately notice these kind of blue glowing lights to your left and right as soon as you go through the doorway, and then 2 further down on each side as well. Looks like you're in a wide hallway, multiple doors on each side. And you see straight ahead at the end, there's a metal kind of barred gate with a desk and a Nolja guard with his back to you, kind of leaning up against the desk.
Hello? Hello?
And as you yell out, the Nolja guard turns around. Well, hello.
Oh. Hi there. My name is Atlas. This is Darius, my right hand. I'm wondering if you can help us. We've been sent here by Carmen. to gather some items that will help us with the mission that we're on behalf of the Nulja.
Ah, very well. I haven't received any communication from Carmen. Do you have a request form?
No, she said that she was sending someone ahead of us. A courier. Has no one been by?
I haven't received any courier messages. No.
Okay. Well,
I'm
we
sorry,
were sent-
what is your names again?
We are the Atlads. We were sent on urgent business because the forest has gotten a little bit out of hand. She was asking if we could pick up some, I guess, the control collars to help control the animals.
the discs. We're to pick up a disc for the serpent and a disc for the gorilla.
Ah. Well, let me go ahead and just check with the boss, and I shall be right back. That's okay. Please wait.
Absolutely. Sorry, you said no couriers have been by?
Not as of yet, no.
Can I get a read on this guy? I want to
Sure. Yeah, roll an insight.
I'm guiding myself. 18 plus insight. 22.
22.
18 plus 4.
So,
Want to know what he had for breakfast?
so he looks like he's telling the truth, but there hasn't been a courier. But he just looks like he has this sort of air of you're beneath him. That's
Okay.
kind of the air of feeling that you're getting, but he doesn't look like he's lying.
I lean down to Atlas. Do you want me to do the thing?
I don't know what that is, but yes.
And I get up and I kind of like puff my chest out a little bit, like I want to look a little more intimidating. I'm not trying to intimidate him, but I want to look like a little more. And I looked at him and I'm like, listen, friend, we are in a hurry and time is of the essence. So I would suggest that we just move this along and you hand us the discs and we will let Carmen know that you were cooperative. We wouldn't want us to have to report this back, would you? And I am going to cast suggestion.
So as he starts to walk away to ask his boss, he turns as you start talking to listen to you. And let me bring up stat block real quick.
The guy was probably just going there, like, these guys are here for that? Yeah, okay, cool. Just like,
So he rolled an 8, so 10.
Well, that's a fail. I was going to cutting words him, but I don't even need to.
Well, I don't have the discs. I have to go get them. And he starts walking
so
towards
go-
the back room.
Go get them. Jeez.
Thank you. Thank you for your help.
And
Don't thank him. He's a douchebag.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't
And
worry.
okay, before we can proceed, I would make sure that I said that either quiet enough so he couldn't hear or that he was out of earshot when I say it.
Yeah, got it. So as you guys are closer, you can see there's a further kind of gateway with no bars or anything currently on it, leading into a room further on the other side. And from this angle, you can see a little bit more as well of the room that is the kind of the areas that are behind here. But he disappears off into the other room.
Like this room here?
No, he headed off through the gate to the east.
Okay.
get up close to the bars. I just want to kind of get a good look inside the room.
Okay.
What's
Roll a
this
perception.
fancy thing?
Uh, 13 plus 7, 20, 30.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, you kind
What
of
I'm
like
good at.
you can kind of strain your eyes to see if you can see through. as we're this this archway, it's strange. There's like almost a little bit of darkness at the archway. But as you kind of like strain up here, you can see like blue glow. It looks like the room goes really far, but you can't really make out much other than that there's these kind of strange blue glows. You can see like one big one really far at the end of the room. But it's just like really focusing so you can see that there is something there, but you can't really see far enough in there to get lots of detail. You can see the floor. The floor is metal. It is like sheet riveted metal from what you can see on the other side of the door.
Okay. And then obviously this gate is locked. Okay, give it a little bit of a check.
Sure, yeah. You're like, yeah, you can feel that it is locked.
Okay.
So there's the gate and then the desk, but like, can we hop the desk?
You could certainly try.
Okay, I'm gonna put the hood up
Okay.
and then I'm gonna try and hop the desk.
Okay. Roll a dexterity check.
While he's doing that, I would just want to kind of look on the desk, see if anything looks cool.
Nat 20, baby.
Nat 20. And also roll a stealth, please.
With advantage?
With advantage.
Oh my god, that is so bad. And what's my stealth though? 11.
11. Okay.
I rolled a 1 and a 5,
Nice.
balancing out that nat 20.
Yeah. So yeah, you hop over, and as you do, your foot catches the logbook that seems to be sitting on the desk, and it just falls on the ground and settles. You kind of stop for a second and wait. You don't see any movement yet.
Okay.
I'd like to quickly pick up the logbook.
It fell on the other side. It fell
Oh.
like down on the side of the guard.
Okay. I want to go and inspect this thing. It looks like a player token, but it's a stone.
I want to, I'm going to cast Rocket Hand, and I'm going to pick up the logbook and put it back.
Okay. Yep. Easy enough. Roll a stealth check just to see how loud that rocket hand is.
Guide myself. All right. $16. Hold on. 1 second. It's my thing. My stealth is 16. 0.
Okay. Yeah, you're pretty confident. You did stealthily. You kind of like dislodge it yourself and let it slow mode down to pick it up and place it back where it was.
Okay. Do I see what like is just a log? Like can I read it?
Yeah,
I'm
as
also
you
gonna
kinda,
keep my hand kind of nearby, just like hovering near myself, but not put away yet. I want to be
Okay.
able to move it if I need to.
Sure. Yeah. So as you pull it up, it kind of like flipped over, so you kind of pick it up where it was open and place it down. And as you look, and there's the pages that are open, there's only one entry at the top. It says Shadow Heart and then a dash Arek.
Okay. Okay. So Erek would be the one who brought in the Shadow Heart. Okay. Can I want to flip back a page with my hand.
Okay.
And I want to keep my hand there, and any sign of like movement, I want it flip back to where it should be and my hand back to me, basically.
Okay.
So I almost don't even want to fully flip the page over. I almost want to kind of just like hold it open so I can read. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, so Darius, as you approach, you take a look at these things. Roll a history or religion.
Garbage. I know nothing. I rolled a 2, but hold on. I know my history is a 2. Religion is a 2, so 4.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it's 11. Sorry, that's a 9, not a 2. The line underneath it made it look like it was a 2.
Okay. So you you think you kind of look in and you see there's a couple of coins in this water, and just kind of like your general knowledge, it looks like it might be something like a where people leave offerings or something for some type of deity or god. I'm looking at the kind of in tandem with the device beside it, and the kind of the glowing and moving of that, and you see that the floor is distinguishedly different right in front of it, and although you know you don't really know much detail, you recognize this to be some sort of pray space or something for sort of religious act.
I will pull out a coin, like a gold coin, and just toss it in the water.
Okay. So you flick the gold coin, and it just hits the top of the water. Kind of just stays at the top for a moment. And just like a slow little circle. And just very slowly staying horizontal, just kind of spirals down to the bottom of it.
Can I poke the water?
You can certainly try.
Okay, I would like to try and just poke the water.
Okay.
Like, if there's any resistance, I'm not going to force it in. That's all I want to see is if it's thicker than water.
Yeah, gotcha. So you walk up there, Atlas, as you're kind of like slowly peeking through. You're seeing a lot of the same names. You're seeing a wreck kind of signing in. You're seeing a name, Bernice, in there quite a lot. You see the odd Carmen, Ladmus scattered through. Nothing really stands out. It looks like logs of people kind of coming in and out. You actually don't see a lot about logs of like prisoner names. It seems to be sort of entry and access in and out of the prison, but there doesn't seem to be like prisoner names on there. Looks almost like an employee log.
So the only prisoner name that standed out to me was Shadowheart?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of talk out, like...
Wow. Wish I could see in there, or maybe hear in my mind what is in that room. Maybe. You know?
I just answer him. Message doesn't work like that. I have to cast it, and that'll break what I'm currently doing.
What?
What are you currently doing?
I'll tell you after,
Okay.
as I'm trying to poke the water.
Okay. Roll another stealth check for speaking.
Much better. 21.
Okay. So as you dip your finger in the water, you feel the top, and as your kind of finger starts to go down, it feels like regular water.
Okay.
And
How long
as you
did
do that,
I
you
will-
hear this like slapping noise from the other room through the arch.
I want to go over and peek in the archway.
Okay. Roll a perception.
Perception's 5. Where are you, Perception? Where are you? Oh, it's only 3. So 19.
Okay. So as you start walking towards the archway, you hear metal on metal. You hear footsteps coming towards the archway. Clink, 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 clink.
I will just press. So depending where I would be when this happens, I want to press
like
against
halfway.
okay. I'm just gonna move basically back and press against this wall. I'm invisible, so like I don't have to like do much effort, but
All right. So you head back to the wall. Atlas, you can hear this from where you are. Clink, clink, clink. And from your viewing straight, looking up from the page, you can see a figure coming towards the archway on the other side.
Okay, I would have dropped the page that I'm like looking at and put my hand near, basically back near me. I want it still detached, but not like completely obvious.
So you both hear the sound get closer and closer, and as it does, you see Arik walk through the doorway and stop and glance around, immediately walk over to Atlas. What is this? Why is this person coming and demanding the discs for the beasts?
Oh, hi, Reek. We were sent by Carmen. There should have been a courier ahead of us. And we are to retrieve 2 of the discs for a mission that we're handling tomorrow. And your friend here has a little bit of a way of coming across upper lips, if you could say. And
He was
we're on
clearly
quite a-
influenced, and we do not like that here.
I'm sorry. He was what?
Clearly influenced.
Well, I mean, sometimes we have a way with people. But we need to get the job done. That's what we've been trusted with.
Magically. Atlas.
Of course, yes. We do have magic sometimes. We do whatever it takes to get the job done. Do you
Why
work for
are you
Carmen,
using
Carmen?
magic on my gods?
Because your guards take too much time, and we are on a time constraint. So maybe if your guards were more efficient, we wouldn't have to.
You just use
So,
magic
Arik.
to get your way, then, is what you are saying.
Arik, who do you work for?
I work for the Nolja.
And who commands you?
The Nolja, the people.
You don't work for Carmen?
No.
Does he not work for Carmen?
He said no.
Well, I do, and Carmen has instructed us to retrieve the discs from you. So, are you going to play nice, or do I need to go back to Carmen and tell her that we have another problem to add to the list of problems she's already dealing with?
I wouldn't have a problem doing it. I want to know why you are using magic on my gods if you have permission to get it. Why would you be using magic to influence the Nolja gods? Do you have something else at play here? Do you have ulterior
Arik.
motives?
Arik, you're killing me. You're killing me. You're wasting so much time here. I already explained to you why we use magic. Because we need to be efficient, and your guard was taking too much time asking questions at a station that he has no right to ask. So, are you going to supply the discs, or do I need to report to Carmen that we're having another issue? And again, like I said, add to a list of issues we are already dealing with.
Roll a persuasion. As you're having this
Yeah, I guess-
conversation, you can see the guard kind of stumbling out from the holding the side of his face as he stumbles out of the archway on the other side.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
I gotta guide myself. That was not good.
He holds out his
shit,
hand.
you-
No more spells, please.
Oh, I can't guide myself?
No. He's not going to let you cast a spell when you're just talking about casting spells on people.
Oh, well, what wouldn't persuasion, wouldn't that be after, like, do I have to verbally say something for?
For
You have
guidance,
to
yeah,
just
all
look at the-
spells
look at
are
the components.
either a somatic or component based.
Yeah, but the somatic could literally just be him touching himself.
Yeah, that's what and it would have
Okay,
been
we'll roll a
before
s-
technically.
Okay, so roll a stealth check then to see if he notices your incantation.
Okay. 12 plus.
Yeah, it's verbal and hand motion. So
Is it verbal?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So then I'll just go with my original roll then. Or do you want me verbally stealth it? Because it could be like pickles, right?
if you're trying to do it, if you're trying to do it quietly, then yeah, do a stealth because you can kind of try to do the incantation while you're speaking, right? Try to
Right.
layer it. So we'll do a stealth. to see if you
Okay.
can-
So sorry, 12 plus I don't think I have anything for 0, so 12 for stealth. Oh, but I can't guide my own stealth. Guidance.
You're trying to guide.
Guide inception.
Yeah.
Spell within a spell within a spell within a spell.
Roll a stealth to see if you get away with that one.
Just keep backtracking.
Yeah.
So yeah, as soon as you kind of start to say the words, he immediately holds out his like hammer towards you and says what I said.
Are you threatening me?
No more magic here.
Well, you really don't like magic, do you?
Not when it's influencing the Nordja.
Yeah, well,
Get out of here. I'll speak to Carmen about this myself.
So I'm not rolling persuasion.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it. Yeah, still roll it. You just don't have to do it.
Persuasion.
I kind of forgot that was what it started with.
It's 15.
15?
Yeah.
16.
Bullshit.
You'll get nothing from me. Turn around, and I will deal with Carmen.
a freak.
You can't use magic to just get what you want. That's the problem with magic. That's why we have to get away from it. People like you abusing it.
A freak. I'm using magic to save your ass, buddy. You have an ass, right? That's
We don't need
correct.
your help here.
Oh, well, if you didn't, you'd probably have all those demons taken care of by now, wouldn't you have?
Well, funny you should mention there was no demons until your Atlads showed up, was there?
Huh? Yeah. There was.
Are you
just didn't
sure
know it.
you don't have ulterior motives here?
Does it look like I have interior motives? All I've done here is try to help you guys.
Trying to influence using magic. The gods of the
Yeah,
Knoll
yeah.
just want to protect the place. What do you think? Get out! And he
No,
just-
I want to fight this fucking guy. Like,
Yeah, I know. Like, I'm just scared if I
Yeah.
reveal myself, I'll get arrested.
He turns and starts walking away as the guard starts walking back towards his post.
You're gonna pay for this, Arik.
He doesn't even address you. He just keeps walking back into the other room.
You're lucky I need a rest.
Atlas slowly starts
Thank you,
morphing into Scar.
You're lucky I don't fuck you up right now.
Where's the other Atlad that was here?
Oh, he's right behind you.
The guard turns around.
I'm just kidding, idiot.
See anything?
and I walk away.
Okay. So yeah, you start walking away. You leaving?
Oh,
Before I walk away, I push the ledger book off the table.
Okay.
And I walk away.
All right, you push
You
the
should put
book
a
and
sign up saying place run by dicks.
and he just puts his hands up to stop it falling off. So, as Atlas leaves, as Mastos gathers himself in a hole, as Jack warms himself by the fire, and Darius is stuck behind a locked gate in the prison of Ciniculam, we will leave it there.
All right.
That's funny.
All right. Good session, guys.
Hey,
Back
look, one
next
of us
week.
is in jail.
You're checking off that list. Gar was right all along.
Oh man.
All right.
Already.
See you here next week,
Bye.
Tuesday, 8 p.m. EST. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great one.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.